And welcome to the BigCeaz Show. I am your host, BigCeaz, along with my two co-hosts, JP, and our new fellow co-host, Alexis. Alexis, welcome on board to the BigCeaz Show.
I'm so excited to be here, and I'm just gonna play along, and we'll have a lot of fun.
Yes, and how exciting is today? We have a legend that's going to be coming on. He's incredible. Jordan Sambrook from the Florida Everblades will be joining us today. But before we do, JP, you got our sponsor for today?
Do I ever? In a second.
You have to
Move
say it
on.
with that movie
Move on.
voice. iTix now.
There we go. There we go.
BigCeaz, in the meantime, what did you do this weekend?
Well, I ended up going to Roundup for my first time ever here in South Florida. I
Oh,
told
yeah?
Alexis about it last week. Shouts out to Gabriel Key, country singer down here in South Florida, invited us and had me and Jimmy 2 times and his girl. We all went out there, had a blast. Gabriel Key killed it on stage. That was, I've lived here in South Florida for more than 35 years and I've never been to Roundup. And that was my first time.
You have to
So-
go on a Wednesday, ladies' night.
No, for sure. I definitely want to. It was awesome. I had a blast. It was definitely fun. What about you, JP?
That fun time, and the weekend, and this episode are brought to you by itixnow.com. Looking for tickets without all the crazy fees? Check out itixnow.com, the marketplace where verified season ticket holders connect directly with fans. No hidden fees, no waiting for payouts, just real fans buying and selling tickets the way it should be. Visit iTix Now today for Panther tickets, Marlins tickets, Red Sox tickets, every kind of ticket that's in South Florida. Inter Miami, Miami Dolphins, and experience ticket buying the way that it was meant to be.
And visit iTix now for all your Florida Panther tickets and many more teams
said that.
to come. Many more teams to come. Shouts out to them for being our sponsor for today. But let's go ahead and bring on our 2025-2026 Kelly Cup champion from the Florida Everblades, Jordan Sambrook.
Thank you. How's everyone doing?
Let's go. I'm
Great.
freaking amazing,
Congrats.
man.
Thank you.
Doing great. How are you, man?
I'm doing great. Obviously, like we were talking about earlier there, quite a bit of partying and celebrations after the season, but now I guess it's just the off season. So
Awesome. Let's talk about that moment. What a year you guys had. You guys were down 4-1 in that game with literally like 10 minutes left in the game. And, everybody was already counting us out. And even before that, when you guys were down 2-0 to Kansas City, I had all these Maverick fans come in my DMs, come in my messages. I was like, okay, it's all right. You guys, we're coming home. Talk about that moment of your backs against the wall and getting it done.
yeah, it was obviously a pretty cool moment, especially the way that game went. They scored a few goals in the second period there to kind of get the lead, and we went into the second intermission there, basically saying, let's just get one, focus on the first one, kind of the cliche stuff, but it obviously worked, and just that moment we scored the second goal, and then we got the power play and scored the third goal. It just felt like we had all the momentum and honestly the belief and confidence our team has, and everything like that. It was on, it was top level, and obviously scoring that last goal at the 13 seconds left, I think it was.
Oh my gosh, that was it. It was insane. I didn't even know if it went in or not. But when everybody started jumping in the air and screaming, and we were actually live streaming on our show before that game, and we're like, oh my gosh, JP, we got to jump on and live stream the overtime because this game's not over.
No, yeah. So it was like the long review. It was like 10-minute review, and then you never know in our lead when they have a long review if it's good or bad. Obviously, they were pretty big goals, so they were looking at it pretty well. And obviously, the ref pointed goal, and we were pretty fired up. But I like the way our group kind of settled down right after that. Obviously, it's a pretty exciting moment that we tied it, but we knew we had a more of a job to do. And going into the overtime, all of us got pretty hydrated and got the snacks and energy gels and all that sort of stuff in us in the intermission. And the first intermission, I felt like there was no whistles. It kind of was just hockey back and forth, and we kind of had a lot of momentum. But in overtime, you never know if it's really one shot. Obviously, anything to kind of go in, and that going into the second overtime intermission, kind of the same thing. And we were just keep going. We're gonna find this goal, and then obviously Nursey's shot there was unbelievable, and
that goal that Nursey had there. I mean, JP and I went freaking nuts online. We were going crazy because we were like, this can't be going to another third overtime. It kind of like brought me back to when the Panthers went into 4 overtimes against Carolina. I was like, this can't be another one of those nights. But talk about that moment you guys were on the bench. You guys must have been like, holy shit, we fucking did it. Finally.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was awesome. And then everybody threw their gloves out. They had my gloves off before I even hopped over the boards. And I think a few of the Dice gloves ended up in the stands or something. But obviously such a cool moment, and so excited to win that, and so excited for our team.
Awesome. JP?
Yeah, so let's see.
Actually, we have Gabriel here real quick, but go ahead, JP.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Hey, what's going on?
All right, never mind.
What's up, guys?
What's good? What's good? Anyways, JP, go ahead.
I think I'm lagging.
Sounds like it.
You need that 5G.
I know.
What's going on, bro?
Not much, man. I just want to say what's up to Jordan Sambrook, baby. What's up, bro?
How you doing?
Good, man.
Good.
Can't wait. I cannot wait until next season already, man. We've been begging for season to come already, dude. We ain't got nothing to do.
I know. I'm looking forward to it too.
Yeah.
Awesome, Gabriel. Thank you for coming on real quick. Appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for the chat. Anyways, go ahead, JP. Sorry about that. Just wanted to show some love there.
What did you think was the toughest series of the Kelly Cup playoffs?
I definitely think it was the finals against KC. Obviously, the first round, I thought Savannah, obviously they were a good team. They had a lot of pretty good players, up front, defense. Their goaltending was pretty good too. But I feel like we kind of smothered them pretty well. Obviously swept them in 4. And then going to the second round, our big rivalry with South Carolina. And, every team, like I said, every team we played in this playoffs was a good team. And that round, unfortunately, lost game 4, but came back well in game 5 and won 4-1 in that series. And then Wheeling was a little bit of a different team. They were, a little more skilled off the rush. Not something you don't see as much in the South Division, this league, which is, more of a bigger, heavier physical game. But yeah, they were, good series, but once again, obviously took them 4-1. And then the finals, going down 2-0 wasn't ideal, but we had a great mindset to reset after those 2 games, coming home for 3. And obviously you saw the one game there, but such a cool moment to win all those at home. And I think we went 9-0 at home in the playoffs, which is unbelievable.
The home field advantage was because I went to game 5 of your guys' Kelly Cup run. Obviously I wanted to be there for all the games, but unfortunately I live in Fort Lauderdale and so got to pay the bills here. So I got to work during the day, but I was glad you guys won a game. I was kind of nervous in the beginning. I was like, man, they better not get swept here because I won't be able to go to the game. But being able to go to the barn and watch you guys play was such an incredible atmosphere. Shouts out to my friend Ben who allowed me to sit next to him, and Robbie, also a good friend of you guys', right? He's
Yeah.
such a legend. Big, huge fan. Tony, Crystal, a lot of the people out there, just incredible love. I got a lot of love from them, and actually, Nurse's girl came up to me during an intermission. She's like, "Dude, we love your videos. They pump us up. It definitely got the crowd going, and you know, and I was happy to be able to bring that like mentality and being able to bring that energy to the fans, because honestly, your guys' fans are incredible. Talk about your fans and how they've been throughout these last couple of years and throughout the journey.
Yeah, they've been awesome. Like I said, I think they posted a little graphic of me saying it, but like I said, I say it every time. We got the best fans in the league, and it's so much fun playing in front of them every night. And obviously with the the pretty big presence of snowbirds and everything down here, we get really good crowds throughout the winter time, and all the snowbirds want to see some hockey. Which is awesome. I really enjoy it. And so there's Wednesday night crowds that we're getting 5,000-6,000 people, which is
exciting.
Which is awesome. I know they do the beer and hot dog and popcorn deal on Wednesday nights, which helps out too, maybe to get the college students in there and all that. But
ladies night.
But yeah, it's awesome playing in front of the crowd. They're so supportive, and even like I talked about the fan events and the meet and greets. There's so many people that show up all the time, and it's nice to be able to see familiar faces around and say hi, and just interact with the fans on a personal level, and also see them at the games. It's just a huge thing for me. Obviously, I really enjoy helping out the community and giving back and however I can. So it's a pretty cool environment to play in, and definitely one of the best for sure.
Incredible. The bar was rocking. It was so loud. And shouts out to your boy Cam, our boy Cam. He was incredible in that. Man, we might have to hire him here at the Florida Panthers, because we're looking for a goaltender. So
seriously, might have to give him a message there. But yeah, he
right?
was awesome. He's unreal. What is he? 3-time MVP now, 4-time champ. It's the resume speaks for itself.
So Alexis?
Okay, so I have a friend who's a big hockey guy. His name is Tristan. Shout out Tristan. He wanted me to personally ask you, and congratulations, Jordan, on the championship, by the way.
Thank you.
He wanted me to personally ask you, did you have a favorite fight this past season or anything?
Favorite fight? I didn't get in any fights, so I can't say any of myself. But trying to think what was a good one this year. Sean Allen obviously has a few good ones.
Oh, I love Sean. Dude,
Sean Allen?
Yeah.
I love Sean Allen. What a beauty, man.
I'm going to look that one up later.
His parents came up to me after the game, and his mom's like, I'm Sean Allen's mom, and I almost said wife. Sorry about that.
Careful.
No, I'm Sean Allen's mom, and your videos are so funny, and they inspired us. We love the energy you bring. And man, what a beauty. He came up to me and he's like, thank you for your energy. Shouts out to you. And, and thank you guys for embracing me as, I've been a Florida Everblades here fan for the last 2 years. I haven't been there since the beginning, but, obviously knowing Jake Maurice, Paul Maurice's son, works with the Everblades, and, that connection there, and being able to go to the game last December for my first time. I mean, you guys treated me like you guys were like a family, and that's what I love about hockey. Like, the players just are genuinely always there for the fans, and even the kids. You never take it for granted. You're always giving kids pucks, sticks, always there to say hello to them, and we really appreciate that about you guys. But talk about how exciting it is being in Everblades, being in the Everblades on the team, and just being able to embrace everybody.
Call it a dynasty. It's a dynasty.
Yeah.
Yeah. 4 in the last 5 years, and obviously last year.
Incredible.
Last year was a little short, but still making the conference finals was pretty cool. But yeah, like I said, it's the best place to play. I absolutely love it down here. I want to, live here for the rest of my life. And like I said, to be able to be in the Everblades family and organization, and I've met so many good people over the years. I've been here for 5 seasons now, so I've got to know a lot of people, obviously, and everybody's just so nice and welcoming. And as you mentioned, it's cool, the interaction that the players get to have with the fans and vice versa. It's something very special. And like I said, we do a lot of fan events and community things that we're able to kind of meet everybody, and just the support we get on a daily basis is unbelievable. And when people are coming up to me and know my name, and all the other guys on the team, it's a pretty cool moment, and something that we don't take for granted. And I could probably go on and on about how special it is to play here and how special the team and community is. But it's something, obviously, you've seen it from your perspective, and I've seen it for quite a few years now. And it's just awesome, and something that we want to keep going for sure.
Alexis?
Okay, so I can notice you seem like ecstatic currently. Is there anything like what's next?
Yeah, there's really, obviously there's a big turnover in the ECHL kind of roster year after year, but I want to play my whole career here. I want to be an Everblade for life.
Let's go.
Wow, you heard
Let's
it.
go. Hey,
Everblade for life.
Everblade.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
if you need somebody to ask you to sign that contract, there you go.
Perfect. But yeah, like I said, like I was just talking about, it's so special playing here, and I want to play as long as I can here, and try to bring as many Kelly Cup championships as I can to this team. And that good core of players is very important in the ECHL. Obviously, Cam's been here a long time. Newber, Moberg, Chow, all those guys that have been here a long time. It's just you can keep that good core group together year after year. It just kind of helps the team a lot. And obviously, we have a pretty high standard of play and character and everything here. So when we can bring that year over year and help the younger guys or the new guys the following year, it's huge. And like I said, I want to play here as long as I can and just continue to do that and bring championships to Estero.
That's awesome. Want to give a shout out to Huddy. Huddy's in our Instagram chat. He's a big teammate of yours.
Oh yeah.
What
What's
a beauty.
he saying?
He's like, "What's up, BigCeaz?" So, and I want to ask you, any crazy stories happened in the locker room while celebrating that our fans don't get to see, but wanna know what happens back there when you guys celebrate?
Yeah. Stories. I don't know if there's any stories, but obviously we were it was late. It was like almost 1
I did see the Kelly Cup swimming in the pool a few times.
Yeah. Yeah. So obviously the game ended, I think, at like close to 1 o'clock Eastern time, almost midnight. We were in Central Time there. So we were staying on the ice, obviously taking pictures and, cutting the net and doing all that sort of stuff with the cup. And then we stayed in the room and kind of, just played the music and had a few drinks and all that different stuff. And then everybody's kind of decided, well, we'll just go back to the hotel. And it was nice. Our team kind of organized a meeting room there. So we all just sat in the meeting room and had some dinner, or I guess kind of late night snack. I guess it was Chipotle, which was supposed to be our dinner, but it was it was freezing cold by then, but still tasted good because we were all starving. And then, we were just kind of talking and hanging out and just enjoying it. Really, it was pretty cool. I think it was one of the first ones to go to sleep because we had the flight the next day, and I think I went to sleep at around 5:30 in the morning. So,
oh my gosh,
it was a late night for sure, but cool moment. And then obviously we had the plane home. I think we left around noon, and we got home and bus back to the rink, and there are tons of fans are waiting at the rink and all that. So it was a cool moment.
That's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Are you a big wrestling guy?
Not really, no.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I shot my shot.
Are you? I
Here he
assume.
comes. Yeah, big weekend in wrestling. That would have been fun to talk about.
Oh yeah,
That's a shame. He's back.
No. Big golf guy though. It was a good finish today. If any of you watch golf.
Sorry about that, guys. Technical difficulties. I mean, it always seems to be a trend here. But JP.
Oh, to me. What about to you? No, let's see. Let's see.
Yeah.
What would you consider to be your funniest teammate?
Funniest teammate. Probably. Oh god, there's probably a few. Earlier in the year, Curtis Henry was definitely one of the funnier ones earlier in the year, but then he ended up getting traded. I'm good friends with Curtis. I knew him before we played together on the Everblades. But who's the funniest? Probably Reese the Mullet is pretty funny. He's
any jokes between you guys? Like Matthew Kachuk is one day like said we were going to a restaurant and then he made all the guys walk there and didn't end up going. Like anything like that between you guys?
I saw that. Yeah, didn't he say like, "Oh, it's the best restaurant in town," and then it was like terrible or something like that?
I freaking love it.
Yeah, that was funny. Jokes between us, nothing really like that. There's a few guys that kind of go at it in the locker room a little bit during the year, like the famous ones like putting a little water cup in somebody's helmet or like shin pads, so when you take it down to like put it on you, it kind of dumps all over you. And so a few of the guys are going back and forth with that. I know Nuber and our Nuber and our athletic trainer kind of go at it with some jokes sometimes, but nothing crazy that I can think of that something like Kachuk did there. I don't think anybody trapped that one. Maybe I'll have to bring that one out next year.
Yeah, you might have to do that. What do you think of Brady coming to Florida now? Kind of like looking at the Florida Panthers. They won obviously the last 2 years. Besides this year, what did you think of that news when that happened? And do you keep up with the NHL?
Yeah, for sure. I don't know if you guys will like this, but I'm a diehard Maple Leafs fan. So, yeah,
Dagger.
Hey. They haven't done anything to us. They haven't done anything to us.
Yeah, you guys have just beat us in the playoffs. So we almost had you. Was it last year? 2 years ago? 2 years ago.
It's all right. I guess you and Biz can share that cup of coffee while you're watching us in the Stanley Cup Final.
Yeah. But to your question, that's a great trade for you guys. Brady, especially playing with his brother. Like I was looking at your forward lines, and it's unbelievable how deep it is. And now you just got Gudis, I think, too today.
Yeah. We just signed his rights, so we haven't signed him yet. But look, that all things are pointing to him signing back to Florida. So
right,
which is crazy because I think what Florida's trying to do, and we'll talk a little bit about it here later in the show, but I feel like they're going to go in with a goalie that's pretty good, maybe Skinnerd. And then they're obviously beefing up their blue line to protect the goaltender back there if we don't get Bob. That's what I'm seeing.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, I even saw rumors that Bobrovsky might go to Toronto.
Oh my gosh, that's like the worst thing that could ever happen.
It's a nursing home. Full of money.
We got Stolars too, so we're taking all your old goalies. I guess.
It's okay.
And we're taking everybody's captain.
Yeah, that's true. But
that is
an infinity gauntlet of captains.
Yeah. Well, what you got Brady, Verhaeghe, Reinhardt,
Marchand, your arch nemesis.
I forgot about him. Yeah. So you guys got a good team. So let's just hope both our teams make the playoffs next year, and then we can go from there.
Hey, how excited are you to have McKinnon?
Pretty excited. That was a huge get for us. Obviously, pretty disappointing year last year. I think we had the longest playoff streak in the NHL. I think it was 10, 11 years before that.
Yeah.
But then last year, it wasn't so great. But to get him first overall, it's a pretty cool pick, and I'm sure he'll do well with Matthews and we got a pretty good forward core too. Tavares still puts up 70, 80 points. Nylander, Matthews, Nyes, McKenna now. It's a pretty good top six. So,
so is Matthews staying?
For now, I think. Hopefully.
Okay.
I mean, I assume he'll play out the rest of his contract. If there's something that goes seriously wrong, I'm sure they would trade him. But let's hope he stays.
No, for sure. It's going to be an interesting season. I think you guys are. We'll see if you guys can make the playoffs. There's a lot of moves that still need to be made. And you guys got a new coach there, I believe, as well. So new general manager. I know a lot of people are like on the fence of that, but we'll see what he does. It's a good foundation to start with McKenna. So, all signs are looking like you guys are on the right path to making it hopefully past the first or second round.
Hopefully, yeah. I guess we got. I'm good friends with Darren Radish too, so
cool.
Getting him. I played with him in junior, him and his brother, and getting him was a pretty big pickup for us. Obviously, he had 75 points last year, so
yeah,
big powerful guy for us too, which would be good.
Yeah, for sure. Alexis?
Yes. Hi. So how many years have you been playing hockey for?
I've been playing, total, I started when I was like 4, but this past year was my 6th pro year.
Okay. I had a feeling you've been playing for forever because to win a championship, it doesn't just happen to anyone. First off, it takes experience. I was doing a little research on you before the show tonight. I found this article. It was written in 2016, by a man named Curtis Joe. He described you. He said his size allows him to be physically assertive and protect the puck. Would you agree with this statement?
So say it again. Physically assertive. Is that what it said?
Yeah, he said his size allows him to be physically assertive and to be able to protect the puck. Would you agree with that statement?
Yeah, I would say so. I'm 6'3", so I'm fairly tall, I guess. And then I like to play, pretty physical games. So it kind of helps me. I play kind of a two-way game, so I like to play defense, but also chip in on the offense when I can. So I guess that's a good quote for me when I have the puck and try to protect it from the other team. So especially on breakouts and stuff too, it's pretty big for the defenseman to protect the puck and get it up to the wingers or centers. So I would agree with that.
No. How much do you weigh?
Like 200, 205.
205. Okay.
Yeah.
It's really hard to tell through the camera lens right now.
Yeah.
You could be 5'8" for all I know.
Yeah. No, we got
Jeez, how much do you weigh?
Here, so.
With the chair or without the chair?
Throwing weight.
Yeah.
I'm 3'9", about 85 pounds, give or take. No, that's awesome. Who do you emulate your game to, whether it be in the NHL or a guy that you looked up to that you wanted to be like?
Yeah, so I got this question a lot during my NHL draft year.
You got drafted by the Red Wings, right?
Yeah, the Red Wings in 2016 in the 5th round. And I got to go to the NHL Combine as well, which was pretty cool. I didn't really expect to go to that, and that was like my agent texted me a couple weeks before the Combine and was like, "Oh, the teams want to invite you to this like the top 100 prospects or so," and you kind of look at the rankings, and I was a little bit below that, so it was cool. I got to go and I got to meet with a bunch of teams, and a lot of teams asked this question. And what I always said was Alex Pietrangelo is what I said.
Oh.
Just kind of like the way he played two-way defense, was always solid defensively, but could run their power play and put up some points for them. So I kind of modeled my game after his, and that's kind of who I did for a long time. I haven't been asked that question in a while, so I obviously he's gotten some injury trouble and stuff like that. But I haven't really taken a new guy that's kind of newer in the league to look up to, but we can go with him.
That's awesome. JP?
Yeah, do you have a favorite arena, I guess, besides your home arena?
In our league?
Yeah.
Or
maybe you can also answer it as a fan.
Besides yours, yeah.
I personally like playing in Orlando. That's always a fun arena. Obviously, we play there the most probably, but
it's fun to play in front of hate.
Yeah, it's a cool rink too. Obviously, the Magic rink, and I seem to always play pretty well there. So that's probably my favorite. But honestly, our whole division really has pretty nice rinks, and Jacksonville's, Savannah, they got pretty passionate fan bases. So we did chirp quite a bit there. But Orlando, I would say, would probably be my second favorite to play in.
Yeah, and I think Cole Kotze, my boy here, plays for the Bears over there.
Mm-hmm.
Is actually they're starting their SoFlo League this Monday coming up. So
I saw that. Yeah,
with him. That's pretty cool. I definitely want to go catch a game there. But if I do, it's definitely going to have to be with you guys there. So
for sure, we always did a good traveling crowd there. I always see a bunch of Everblades jerseys in the crowd, so you can add to it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. We got a question here in the chat.
Is it about wrestling? No. All right.
Oh, Bev.
What's coming up in the next few weeks?
So this is my aunt. That's in the.
That's awesome. Shouts out to Jordan's aunt. There we go.
Auntie.
Official stat keeper too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she knows everything about me. But I'm getting married in a couple weeks. That's what.
Whoa! Yeah. Let's go.
Another championship.
Yeah. So it's been a pretty good summer, and there she goes. Hi everyone. She's happy. But yeah, so it's I'm looking forward to that, and I'm trying to get the Telly Cup to make an appearance. And another cool thing we're doing is for our guest book, I went to the pro shop and bought the biggest jersey they had. So we're doing a jersey sign for our guest book to kind of make it a little more hockey themed, I guess. So I'm looking forward to seeing the messages on that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And how much of the planning do you put your input, or is she the one that does basically everything, and you're just you know
the answer to this. You know the answer to this. And sees that's a trap.
Yeah.
It's okay. He can handle it.
I could probably handle it, but
she's doing way more than she needs to, right? That's the answer.
Yeah, exactly. I should probably put in some good work over the next 2 weeks to help finish off the final planning. So we'll leave it at that. But she did a very good job.
That's awesome. Congratulations. That's got to be a special moment for all of you guys, especially winning the championship and being able to continue to celebrate and everything. Talk about your young, your childhood growing up. Has hockey always been your favorite sport, or were you able to play other sports in general?
Yeah, it's definitely been my favorite sport. I'm from Markham, Ontario, which is 30 minutes outside Toronto. It's a big city as well as 300, 400,000 people in my city. So, hockey was a very big thing in my community and in my life and my family's life. My dad played hockey and coached hockey. So, as I mentioned before, getting into it at 4 years old, he wanted me on skates right away. So yeah, it was huge for me. And I played for a team called the Markham Waxers, and I played for them for my early minor hockey years. Then I switched over to a neighboring city, Richmond Hill Coyotes, they were called, and played with them. And then I was drafted to the OHL by the Erie Otters, which was pretty cool. My first, everybody knows Connor McDavid played for the Erie Otters. So
yeah.
My first training camp, I didn't make the team that year, but that was McDavid's last year in the OHL. So I actually sat beside him in the dressing room, and
my gosh,
was probably too nervous to talk to him. But
you didn't say anything?
I'm sure I did, but in the grand scheme of things, I probably could have asked him for a little bit more advice, but I was probably too nervous or something. But but it was cool to see him on the ice and do all that sort of stuff. And then I made it my second year. And we had a really good team. We ended up losing in the conference finals that year to London. Their top line was Dvorak, Marner, and Tkachuk. So they had a pretty good team. But then, yeah, my third year, my second year, we ended up winning the OHL. And we ended up losing them in the Memorial Cup finals, which kind of sucked. But I say it every time that I think that team that we had was probably one of the best junior teams ever. We had DeBrincat, Strome, both Radish brothers, Cernak, Sorelli, Fogel. We had an unbelievable team. And there's probably 7-8 NHLers that were on that team. And then, so we won that year, lost in the Memorial Cup finals, but it was still pretty cool to win the OHL. Then the following year, I got traded to Sault Ste. Marie. We ended up losing in the finals that year, so I almost won back-to-back, which would have been pretty cool.
It seems like everywhere you go, you just win.
Yeah, I've been pretty fortunate to. I think the OHL, the second round out of my 4 years, was the earliest I went out, and then which was my last year in the OHL. But I've been pretty fortunate over my career to play a lot of playoff games. I know some people don't get the chance to play many, so yeah. But that's kind of the whole minor hockey and junior hockey career. And like I said, my family was a huge part of that. And my dad would travel. Well, both my parents would travel everywhere, but my dad would do the drives and stuff. Sault Ste. Marie was about 7.5 hours. So sometimes he would drive up for a weekend, or he would fly up for a weekend. And he was at almost every game in Erie, which was about 3.5 hours from us. So I have to give a huge shout out to them and all that. But it was awesome. I see everybody in the chat here.
Yeah, man, you got so many fans here. Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Oh yeah. But yeah, so pretty good childhood for that. My other sport that I played was lacrosse.
Okay.
Yeah. I played a little bit of soccer and baseball when I was really young, but lacrosse was my other sport that I took very seriously.
Congratulations to Team Canada winning yesterday's World Cup and going into the 16 round.
Big win. That was huge. I was watching the entire game. I was jumping up and down.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but I played lacrosse for a while, and I had some very good coaches. I don't know if people know lacrosse, but Jim Veltman and Glenn Clark were my coaches in lacrosse, and they're pretty much legends. Jim Veltman was one of the best players to ever play, and Glenn Clark, I think, still coaches in the NLL. Like I said, for people who know lacrosse, so that was cool. But then once I got drafted to the OHL, I was like, I just got to focus on hockey here, so ended up just doing that. But other than that, yeah, it is pretty painful, especially field lacrosse. I know.
You guys don't really have any pads either. Is that ball? That ball is pretty hard, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of just like a puck in a ball form. But you guys don't really have box lacrosse, which is like indoor lacrosse in the U.S. as much.
No, we don't.
I know it's more field lacrosse, but I played both. But yeah, there's not much padding, especially for the goalies. The goalies, I give a lot of credit to.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Alexis?
I like the chat. It's very, very active. I was reading. Somebody said, thank you for shouting out the coach, which, it as you said, your family helped you out a lot mentally. It takes a village as well. Was there anything that a specific coach did to your head, your brain, that made you think hockey is going to be for forever?
Not necessarily my coaches. Like I said, I've had very good coaches over the years, and Brad Ralph is an amazing coach, such a good players coach, and obviously so good with all the systems.
Brad Ralph, right?
Yeah, our coach here in Florida, he's amazing, and all the assistant coaches I've had here have been very good as well. Chris Knobloch was my coach in Erie. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so he was a very good coach as well. I honestly think him and Brad Ralph are pretty similar. Very good, strategically, know how to, win games, stuff like that. Exactly, we do. He's awesome.
We got to get T-shirts made like that.
Yeah,
Love the trust.
yeah, but yeah, he was. I say for that question, Chris Knobloch was probably the one to do that for me. Coming to the lead, like I said, at 17, so a year later, which was my NHL draft year, I played midget hockey, so minor hockey the year before. I didn't even play, tier 2 junior. And then he just put a lot of confidence in me. I played almost every game. I think I was only scratched one game in my rookie year, which, doesn't happen all the time. It's a lot of rookies trying to in the OHL get scratched a little bit before they can kind of make their way into the line kind of thing. But he played me a lot. I got a lot of confidence, and I started talking to NHL teams like maybe 10, 15 games into the year. I had a really good start points wise and playing wise. So it was kind of surreal for me. I was like, oh my God, I can't even believe I'm talking to NHL teams when I'm playing, minor hockey the year before. And I was on like the initial central scoutings rankings and all this different stuff. But yeah, for that question, I'd say Chris Knobloch. He was a great coach and gave a lot of confidence to me. And I kind of owe a lot to him for kind of kick-starting my major, junior, and pro career.
We got a question in the chat here. Is there a coaching style that you feel like you flourish under the most? Good question.
That is a good question. Not necessarily the most. Obviously, Ralphie's system here is very good for me. Good answer. The big things he really stresses are net fronts and defending the rush. So for defensemen, that's obviously a really important part of the game, and something that I've kind of really tried to excel on, because honestly, it really is a huge part of the game when we can shut down the other team and not allow their good forwards to kind of get the zone and all that stuff. So we play a very defensive style, I'd say.
Yeah,
kind of, I guess, but obviously, like defense first. I think we had the best. I think we set a record this year for lowest goals allowed, I think, in the ECHL history, which was pretty cool.
Incredible.
Yeah. So I'll say that, I guess, is the kind of one that I flourish the most under.
Awesome. And I kind of want to get to like who influenced you the most in your hockey career, besides your parents, besides your coaches. Like, is there anybody in particular that's like brought, like, besides Knobloch and besides your parents, that you saw, that you grew up even watching, that's like, oh man, this is what I want to do and this is why I want to do it?
Yeah. Obviously there's so many different things. Maybe there's one, like I said, my first year in the league, Travis Dermott was on my team. So he played for quite a few NHL teams, the Leafs, Edmonton. He was a big help for me my first year. He kind of brought me under his wing, and he was hilarious. He's funniest teammate probably I've ever played with.
Really? But, any good stories there?
He would always. I had this brutal like haircut when I first came into the OHL, so he would always chirp me about that, and just a whole bunch of things.
Was it like a Joe Dirt haircut?
It was basically like if they just like trimmed my hair like straight across. It was not good.
Kind of like the Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So he gave it to me a lot for that, but he did it jokingly, and he was awesome. He really taught me a lot about the league and how to be a pro. But one cool story that kind of maybe kickstarted it was my hometown, like I mentioned, Markham. There's been a lot of NHLers from there. Steven Stamkos, Michael Delzato, Cody Hodgson, and Cameron Gauntz were the four kind of most recent ones to make the NHL from there. So there was this basically this convention at a local golf course for me or by me, and our whole organization with the Markham Waxers got invited. So we all got to go to this golf course, and they all went up on stage and kind of talked about everything, and just kind of said hello and answered any questions. I got to meet them, did a hat or jersey sign and stuff. So that's kind of one that sticks out to me. That was, this is pretty cool to see people from my hometown, make the NHL. Obviously, Stamkos first overall pick and has had an amazing career.
Oh, incredible.
Yeah. So that's kind of one moment that sticks out to me. And maybe the first time I was like, okay, like this would be awesome to kind of, make my hometown proud and kind of try to follow them.
KP?
Yeah. So, what do you think is the biggest characteristic of the team that is like carrying over year to year? If it's 4 out of 5, could be 5 out of 6 next year. What do you think is like, what do you think's the thing that carries over every year that keeps things going?
Yeah. I think it's the biggest, big belief that we have. There's this team every year kind of refuses to lose in a way. It's like, it's just a massive belief. Everybody enjoys playing down here. Like I said, being at the rink and away from the rink, we have a very good lifestyle, obviously, in Florida, especially during the wintertime. People want to be here. Everybody that's here, wants to win. And I think that starts from the top. Sorry. Craig Brush and Brad Ralph and, all the staff, they instill that right away for all the new guys. Obviously, the guys that have been here in the past know that, but they instill the winning ways, and we got to do whatever it takes to win right away. And that's a huge thing, I think, for us and for the team, that we're going to do whatever it takes to win, and we're not going to take no for an answer in terms of a loss and all that stuff. So I think that passion that we want to win every game, and it's just a huge thing. And like I said, it kind of gets instilled in us right away and carries out throughout the season, and especially in the playoffs. Like I said,
Right.
even in the finals there, that going down 2-0, we were like, it doesn't matter, whatever. They took 2 from us, but we're going to come back and win these nets 4. And so the will to win, I would say, for that one.
That's awesome. And I want to bring Gabriel up here real quick again. One of your biggest fans is with him. There we go. We can't hear you, Gabe.
Yeah, they're on mute. What's up, guys? How you doing?
Going new there.
There we go.
How we doing tonight, boys?
Let's go.
Let's go, Seize.
Yeah.
Let's seize the day.
go.
There you go.
There we go. I love it, guys.
Jordan, let's make this 5 out of 6.
5 out of 6, boys.
Let's do
Oh
it.
yeah, for sure.
Do
We
it.
will.
Hey, we need to get you guys out to Buffalo Chips again. You guys
Yes,
need to
exactly.
get some wings. Seize Buffalo Chips. I'm telling you.
Hey, you guys got to come out here to Fort Lauderdale. You guys
That's
got to
true.
come to Elbow Room.
And we got family up in Fort Lauderdale, so for sure we'll be over there.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. We'll see you guys later.
That's awesome. I love it. See,
Yeah.
the fans are incredible. It's what makes the game so much fun. And like you said it too, like the camaraderie you guys have in the locker room. And we can kind of see it too with the Florida Panthers. The Matthew Tkachuk brothers, being teammates here, winning gold medal. Team USA. I hate to bring that up here, Jordan.
Unfortunately, yeah.
But it goes to show you that that's really important to be able to win championships. Like, it's not always about talent. It's what you guys have in the locker room and how you guys go about it, and keeping the core group together and believing and having that confidence. Talk about that confidence you guys have in one another.
Yeah, it was huge. Like I said, we work obviously very hard in practice, very hard in the weight room, and we know how good of a team. That's funny. Yeah, we know how good of a team we have, and we really trust each other and everything. And obviously, as the year went on, it just kept building and building and building. And Ralphie's thing was trying to get better every day in the playoffs. So everybody kind of had that mindset. And like I said, we do a lot of things away from the rink, going to dinner, playing golf, a bunch of different things and all that. So we had a great group of guys, and like I said, we really wanted to win for ourselves, but played more so for our team and for our teammates and the organization and the fans. And like I said, that belief was something like I've never seen. I see it every year here. just this organization puts that belief that we're going to win every year. And yeah, it's awesome. Yeah.
Shout out to your owners too. I mean,
yeah,
they
the
have
Hoffmans.
such an incredible run, and it seems like they're investing in the team, and they want to make sure that you guys are always winning. And looks like we got her back. There we go. But yeah, talk about the ownership and how they help you guys with the proper stuff that you need day in and day out. How important is that, especially with the long season that you guys have?
Yeah, it's very important. Yeah, they're great. Dave, Jeff, all the Hoffmans, they just bought Pittsburgh. Obviously, I'm sure everybody saw that. So that's pretty cool for them. But yeah, they've been awesome. The daily things we get treated so well, and whether it be equipment, food, travel, they just invested a lot of money into this new sleeper bus kind of. So it has these it's almost like I described it as like a first class pod almost, where you can lay down. It's like a full bed.
Oh man.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool, and they have the bunk on top as well for other guys to sleep in and different stuff. So
Step Brothers.
Yeah. But that was a huge thing for us, and obviously, pretty long road trips in the ECHL. So that makes it a little bit easier. And we before that, we flew a lot of places, which was very nice too. Not a lot of teams fly everywhere pretty much. We really only bused to Savannah, Jacksonville, and Orlando before we got this new bus. So that was kind of nice. And they treat us really well. And honestly, they say kind of whatever we need to succeed as a hockey player, they'll get us. So it's been awesome. And like I said, it really starts from the top down, and everybody in the organization is committed to winning and committed to, being good people and creating a positive environment.
Awesome. Alexis?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Good.
Yeah.
All right. I have a deeper question.
Ooh.
So I work around cricket athletes. So I know you said you played lacrosse before. I work in the sport of cricket. So I've been around a lot of athletes, and I noticed athletes are a little different than regular human beings. Because a lot of your work is physical, right? And the majority of the world, it's not the same, because some of the results, it's based on your body. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So what are some things mentally that you do to prepare for your hockey games?
Good question.
And I feel like you're the perfect person to ask this, because you've been playing hockey since you were 4 years old. So
Yeah. So I can kind of run through my whole pregame routine.
Do you have a ritual that you have to do? Are you superstitious? Kind of to back up that question.
Not massively. I do the same kind of pregame routine, but it's not like I have to necessarily, do something at this specific time or whatnot. But
So not wearing any of the same underwear for
no, not that bad.
that's what Caesar does before he goes to big hockey games.
Oh, yeah.
He wears the same.
That's funny.
I wear the same jock strap.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I almost do the opposite. It's if I have a really good game or get a couple points, I'll switch up my clothes, because I'm get in my head, I'm oh my god, if I wear the same thing and don't get points or don't play well, then it's not gonna be good. But what I usually do is I always tape my stits in the morning at morning skate before. So my stits are ready to go as soon as I get to the rink for the game time. I usually show up, if it's a 7:00 game, I usually show up around 4:30ish. I'll get changed into my ditch. And
are you one of the first ones
4 to
there?
5 to
no,
6.
I'm actually, I'd say I'm middle of the pack. We have to be there by 5 at the latest.
Okay.
Yeah. So is it normal to show up 3 hours early, or is
2.5,
2.5,
3? Yeah, like I said, 2 hours is the latest we can get there before the game, because we have power play meetings and different meetings and stuff. So I usually did my ditch, and what I did this year was I did a little hydration drink, and I did Gatorade as well. And then this year I did I don't know if you've seen it. It's like a honey stinger waffle, like an energy waffle thing. So I always ate one of those for the game.
I've
And
seen a
then-
lot of people have those in like the pregame shows that they go into the locker room.
Isn't that
Yeah.
what
Like
runners
Stroopel
drink a
waffles.
lot?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it's like a snack, but they do have
Uh-huh.
they have a whole bunch of different things like energy gel and
I feel like
different
they're
stuff.
coming up with a lot of new stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
Dairy
Yeah.
Queen, Blizzards.
Yeah, so I'd have that and a pack of Welch's for
Okay.
it became
Welch's.
funny. And then I'd usually do a bit of stretching, and then we would have the meetings and stuff. And then Ralphie always came in to talk for the game for a team meeting. And then I love sewer ball before the game, so I'm always the one to like grab the ball and start the sewer ball game. And
What
play.
is a sewer ball for those of the people that are watching and don't know what sewer ball is?
Yeah, so it's basically two touch soccer keep ups. So you have two touches of the ball, and basically if you're the last one to touch the ball and it hits the ground, you're out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's what we always see. And I think a lot of teams, is that like a ritual that a lot of NHL teams or hockey players in general do?
yeah, pretty much every team, because kind of warms up the legs a little bit, creates a little fun. Kind of back to the question, I'm pretty like loose pre-game. I don't like to be too serious. If I get too serious, I feel like I get in my head, and it's just not good. But yeah, so I play there, and then I do my more physical warm up after sewer ball, and then get ready for the game. And yeah, nothing too crazy. I'd say my biggest superstition is maybe I always put my left skate on before my right.
Oh, okay.
So
There it is.
that's probably my biggest one, or only
Weirdo.
one, really. But, and then I see in the chat here pre-game music choice.
Yes.
I would, if I were to choose,
Tragically Hip.
I would just go country music personally.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Favorite singer?
Anyone really. Luke Bryan, Florida Georgia Line, Dylan Scott, Luke Combs, Morgan Wallen. If you played a country song, I probably know it.
Are you a bad Brad Paisley guy?
I don't mind Brad Paisley.
Okay.
I don't know him as much maybe as some other guys, but
Are you trying to throw my age out there?
he's playing
You
at
are.
Hertz at the end of the summer. Maybe I should go to that concert.
Yeah, I'm actually going to the War Memorial here. He's actually coming down.
Yeah.
I got tickets for that. So
Yeah, but I'm a huge country guy, so I love country
Any
Hank
music.
Williams.
You know about that Johnny Cash?
I'm more of the newer singers, I would say.
Ah,
But
I'm Brian.
for the actual songs, Drake probably be the one I would like
Drake.
the most. Obviously, Toronto
Canadian.
guy.
yeah, of course.
We always got a few Drake songs in the pregame. Connor Doherty was our DJ this year, so he had some good tunes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess Brian already who's the best DJ on the team?
You already have a DJ. You're good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Doherty or Ben Brar was our backup DJ if needed. So, yeah. I see. Do we go to concerts at Hertz? Sometimes we do. We went to the one last week.
Oh yeah, I did see that. I think
Billy Curry.
Huddy ended up putting it on his Instagram. I think a couple of the guys were posting it. It was like literally after you guys celebrated at the arena, right?
It
during
was
that weekend?
the night before,
The night
Friday
before?
night.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, we got to go to that. We don't really go to concerts in the season that much because usually when the concerts are at our arena, we're usually on the road, or they're squished in between games. So yeah, we don't usually go to them in the season, but we do sometimes.
Awesome.
I love concerts too. They're my favorite.
Who's your if there was like who's your favorite or who would be your all-time person to see in concert that you haven't seen yet?
The one I want to go to so badly is Kenny Chesney. I haven't seen him.
Yes.
I want to see him really badly. I've seen a lot of country singers in concert. I've seen Luke Bryan probably 4 or 5 times. Who else have I seen a lot? I've seen Dylan Scott 2 or 3 times. Florida Georgia line, obviously, before, and now they're back together, which is awesome. Garth Brooks, that would be good too. I've never seen him, but yeah, Kenny Chesney would be my all-time that I haven't seen yet that I would love to see. Great. Luke Combs might have been the best concert I've ever seen. I saw him at Raymond James in Tampa.
Nice.
Yeah, okay. It was unbelievable. There was Riley Green open for him and Lainey Wilson. It was cool. It was a great concert. Saw Morgan Wallen at Raymond James too. So
I saw Luke Combs remember when he came out with that song Hurricane?
Mm-hmm.
I saw him when he was really breaking out, and I think I cried.
That was probably one of his first bigger hits, probably.
Yeah, it was big. That was like 10 years ago. Oh my god.
Yeah, but he's taken off. He's been unreal.
He's so good.
I'm trying to go through the questions in the chat.
Yeah, no, thanks everybody for coming along. Yeah. We really appreciate you guys. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, yeah, I'm just going through them. Favorite off-season hobby, probably golfing. I went golfing.
Oh, golfing. I was going to ask you about
every
golfing.
Hockey player's answer.
Yeah. Cliche, but I love it.
Who has the worst and who has the best shot on the team?
Golf shot?
Yeah, golf shot.
Best is probably Craig Needham. He's a very good golfer. Worst, worst. Who is the worst? I need to go through our roster this year. I probably played with everybody. Trying to think who's the worst.
Or who do you not want to be on your team? Like if you had a team, like a co-op.
Me and Anthony Romano played together quite a bit in terms of teams for golf.
So that's your go-to guy.
Yeah, he's probably one of my go-tos. You know what? We'll go with Jet Jones as the worst. And I hope he sees this.
Clip it.
He will not be happy with me saying that, but we'll go with him. He'll tell me he'll say that he never lost a match to me, but it's just I gave him 20 strokes.
So what is your handicap? I know mine.
I'm like a 4 or 5.
Nice. Not bad.
Yeah.
I caught that.
Just throwing some humor in there. We definitely got to get you guys into a golf game down here if you ever come to South Florida, or even if I'm over there.
Yeah.
I'd be honored to be one of your guys' caddy.
We went over and played Doral this year, Blue Monster. So
nice.
That was an unbelievable course. We played Stream Song, which is another very nice course in Florida. Played TBC Treviso Bay. It's one down in Naples, another really nice one. So I'm trying to play every course in the area, and I've gotten quite a few. There's a few very private ones over here that I would love to play, like Naples National or Old Collier or some other ones that I would love to play. So trying to find some members there that I can get out with. So if anybody in the chat is a member or knows somebody, please message me.
Yeah, hit them up for sure.
Yeah.
I like this question here. How many of you guys got a championship tattoo, and how added to previous championship tattoos?
So Zamolik has a really good one. It's I don't know exactly where it originated from, but we call him the Florida Lizard. So it I can say
yes. Just hook a chair back there. I got you, man.
Exactly. So he has one. It's funny. It's a lizard with a palm tree sitting in a lawn chair with a drink in their hand. It's hilarious, actually. And then I think Doherty might have been getting a similar one.
Okay.
Me personally, I'm not a tattoo guy, so I wouldn't get one, although it would be pretty cool to have. But I think only Zamolik, and then like I said, Doherty is planning on getting one, so I think only them two. But I mean, they're kind of cool. So
awesome.
Do you think that ketchup belongs on his hot dog?
Here we go.
Ketchup does belong on a hot dog for sure.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
No, with mustard.
Thank you. Thank you.
They've been giving me
You
shit
took
the
your
whole
victory lap
time.
way too early, dude.
Yeah,
They've been
with
giving me
mustard.
shit because I went to a baseball game. Somebody got a hot dog with ketchup on it. It was already
That somebody
bought.
was you.
No, I didn't buy it. It was already there. I'm
For
not
you.
gonna go let it go to waste. So
Wait, what happened with the hot dog?
somebody bought a hot dog, and
Who bought
they-
it? Who bought it?
My friend Jeremy. This is when we went to the Marlins Braves game on my birthday, and they've already put ketchup on it. And he was just sitting there, and I got hungry. I'm like, "You gonna eat that?" And he's like, "Yeah." No, you can go ahead and have it. So I ate it, and then I sent a picture in the group chat, and of course, everybody gave me shit. They're like, "How do you just eat a hot dog with only just ketchup?"
That's what children do.
I do that.
Well, you know what? It's fitting because I am the size of a child. So there you go.
A big thing for us Canadians is we put vinegar on fries.
Oh,
What
that
is
rules.
that?
That rules.
It's so good.
Malt vinegar on fries is amazing.
It's so good, especially
Oh,
like
that
the
sounds
hand
good.
ones. Or
Yeah,
like
that does sound good.
if
that
you guys
does
have
sound
tried
good.
poutine or you know what poutine is, it's
I think I-
great.
No, I hear all you Canadians talk about poutine. What the hell is it?
So
Oh,
it's
come on. You don't know what poutine is?
fries with gravy and cheese curds on it, and it's unbelievable.
Oh,
Caesar, there's a
Really?
restaurant in Dania Beach, and they sell Canadian food, and they sell poutine, and we'll try it. They have Canadian
Yeah, you
ice
gotta
cream.
try
too.
it. But you gotta get it's gotta be the real cheese curds. If it's just like sprinkled cheese,
Yeah.
it's not
Yep.
the same.
Huge difference.
I won't be able to tell.
Yeah, you can kind of
will
see the
you will
cheese if
actually
it's
be
like,
able
if
to
it's just
tell.
like the
I'll
shredded
try.
cheese. Yeah,
we're gonna have to take a picture and send it to
yeah.
Jordan.
Send me a
Like,
picture. I can tell you if it's good or
There's
not.
Jordan,
there's
do you
actually there's a Canadian diner in Manchester, Connecticut, near where I live, and yeah, they have an entire poutine menu of
Oh, that's
different-
pretty cool.
different
Maybe
things.
it's maybe it's popular in the north.
And shouts out to JP's wife. Don't worry, he ain't gonna bully me. Awesome.
Come on.
Man, thank you guys for coming on. We really appreciate you. Before we let you go, we're gonna go into one of my favorite segments, BigCeaz's quick hitters. We're gonna ask
Because-
you a few quick questions. And
He's gonna interrupt me while I'm trying to interrupt him, and he's just going to start playing it. And I'm going to talk about how it's football sounds. And it really,
Hike!
all righty then, let's go. I'll start off and then we'll go around.
Although I'm hammered at this moment.
Not yet. Favorite NHL player?
Austin Matthews.
favorite sports movie?
Or sorry, Connor McDavid. Austin Matthews, Connor McDavid.
Oh,
Oh, you gotta pick
Oh.
one.
Okay, Matthews, Leafs.
Okay. American, by the way.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said
favorite sports movie?
favorite sports movie. Probably Slapshot or Happy Gilmore, maybe. Happy Gilmore I'd go with.
Oh, okay. Have you
We
seen the new
love
one?
Happy Gilmore.
I have seen the new one. I like the original one better though.
I still haven't seen it yet. A lot of people say the original one's still the GOAT. So
Yeah.
Oh,
it
yeah.
is.
I don't trust Netflix sequels.
Alexis,
Well, Happy Gilmore, the new one, it has Bad Bunny in it. It was pretty good.
the cameos I heard were
It's
good.
modernized
The-
though.
Yeah, it was completely different. The Happy Gilmore, the first movie, is 10 out of 10. So
Yeah.
good. Anything with Adam Sandler is really good.
Oh yeah.
What was you mentioned you like soccer. What's your favorite FIFA team besides USA right now or Canada?
Canada.
No, I call
No,
besides
Toronto
Canada
FC.
and USA.
Toronto FC. I'm a huge Toronto FC fan. I watch almost every game. People have made fun of me for it, but I love Toronto FC and MLS.
Toronto.
But overall, well, Toronto FC, but over in Europe, I'm a Tottenham Hotspur fan. So
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Hardest shot you've ever faced?
hardest shot, Evan Bouchard, probably in junior.
Oh, I can only
Yeah.
imagine.
Yeah, he had a good one.
So not counting Orlando, how about favorite road city?
Greenville. we stay right downtown. There's tons of like restaurants and stuff. It's a pretty cool city.
Greenville.
Nice. We got Sean Allen here.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I
He
love
asked my
that big
favorite sub at Jersey Mites, number 7 at Jersey Mites. Sorry to cut you the questions off.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Number 7. I'm writing that one down.
Yeah, turkey and provolone. But Jersey Mites is my
Are you a
pregame
big
meal.
Philly cheese guy? Because Jersey Mike's Philly cheese is pretty good. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm not really. I did the same. I did number 7 every time I go there, and it's my pregame meal. I go there before almost every game. People make fun of me for it, but I feel really good after it. So
I'm a big fan of doing the buffalo cheesesteak, but swapping out the chicken for steak.
with
There we
buffalo
go.
sauce,
Yeah, with the buffalo sauce.
interesting. I've never tried that.
It's excellent.
Kind of like Public subs here with the chicken tender. Oh.
Public subs are good too.
So good.
Totally different, man. It's cheesesteak.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Kind of like a hot dog.
Didn't I hear online that Jersey Mike's, they said it's like the #1 chain food right now? I don't know.
I think it is. Yeah, I think
That's
it
casual, yeah.
took over.
We're gonna go try the number 7. Apparently it's really good. So
Yeah, Mike's way. No
Definitely.
tomatoes, no onions for me.
We got to make them say, instead of number 7, Jordan Sambrooks. Can I get a
Yo-
At least around the arena.
Next time
Yeah,
you come,
right?
next time you come here to the game, go to the one by our arena here, and I walk in and they know me. They start making the sub as soon as I walk in.
So then we got to name it then. The Jordan
Yeah.
Sambrook sub. There we go.
Exactly.
Okay, dream NHL rink to play in.
Scotiabank Arena, probably.
Good answer.
Yeah.
One word to describe winning the Kelly Cup.
Amazing. There's so many words. Amazing, probably.
Awesome. Well, that's it for the quick hitters, Jordan. Man, it was a pleasure having you on. We really appreciate you. Thanks everybody in the chat. Really appreciate everybody for coming on here. Make sure you like and subscribe. Jordan, before we let you go, anything else you want to say about your journey? Anything you got going on besides your wedding that you want to talk about here?
I just want to say thank you for having me on. Obviously, it was an amazing year of Blades hockey, and looking forward to doing it next year. And thanks to everybody in the chat for joining in and asking some questions. And I guess if anybody wants to ask one last question, they can get it in here. But
Yeah, anybody have any questions? Oh, they
Yeah,
are so proud of
Last-
you.
Last, any questions?
any questions? But yeah, it was an awesome year, and yeah, I just
Question in the private chat. Gabriel wants to know if he can have a stick from you. So
I can probably get one. Yeah, I might.
We'll see
My
if we
stick's
can
at the
make that
rink
happen.
right now, but Sean wants to know my favorite sports card.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. So our team got pretty heavily invested into sports cards this year.
Really?
Yeah. So we would go on the road and we would find like the nearest sports card store. And there would be a big group of us that would go. And when we were in Wheeling in the playoffs, it was hilarious. I think we sold out every GameStop of like the sports cards that we wanted. Every GameStop in the area was sold out of sports cards because of us. And I think we went back like 4 times to GameStop. It was probably spent too much money, but
Is there one in particular you guys were looking for?
not necessarily. All the guys like different things. Like some guys like baseball, some guys like football, some guys like soccer. I personally like baseball and football the most. I'm a big Bills fan, by the way. We haven't really talked about football, but go Bills.
We knew that with the Toronto.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's fine.
Josh Allen, the GOAT.
So far, he has 2 less Super Bowls than Eli Manning.
Fair enough. But
It's okay. I'm a Cowboys fan, so I understand there. Jordan, I
yeah,
understand.
yeah. It's
Israel
tough.
loves company.
But yeah, so sports cards for me, my favorite one probably that I have, I just got this Clayton Kershaw patch auto card. It's pretty cool. I have a few different ones, but that's probably my best one that I have right now.
One of my favorite ones that I have, I used to collect cards. It's somewhere in my collection. Deion Sanders rookie card.
Oh,
So
that'd be cool.
that was one of
That's
mine.
good. Deion
So-
Sanders. That's amazing.
Sean's probably got some good ones too. Might have to ask him. to
Yeah.
tell us
Hey,
what he's
John,
got.
which one? What about you, man? What's your favorite card to collect on here?
Yeah, it's number 10. My Clayton Kershaw just got
Okay.
in the mail a couple days ago.
Nice.
Yeah, I got that one on Whatnot. So yeah,
That was the live stream I was telling you about, Caesar. Whatnot.
Oh, okay.
That's the live
I heard
auction
that
selling.
earlier.
Awesome. Got a lot
Yeah,
of
there's
people
Jeremy.
here.
I messaged Jeremy this morning. I saw a video of him giving his son a bunch of our sports cards. Actually, now that we're talking
Oh,
about
that's
it.
awesome. That's awesome.
So I saw a video. It's like me, Nurse, Jones, Mobird, a bunch, Golden, Tim Johnson. But yeah,
Hey,
we got.
I gotta get me one of those, or
Yeah, actually, I have
Sean
a few of them
Allen,
here.
or you guys got to get me some of these cards, man.
We will. But yeah, so I messaged Jeremy that I said, thanks for all the support, and I'd be glad to sign it. So like I said, just more evidence of how great our fan base is. I have a couple of them here. Here's my my gold one.
There we go.
Yeah, this gold one from the Everblades collection.
What year?
Ooh.
That was from this year.
Cool.
They gave out like a couple of them per set. I have this one from my junior days. It's actually a 1 of 1. It's hard to see, I guess. It's a little
It's
dark.
all right. Okay.
1 of 1.
Nice.
So this one was from my, I guess, soon-to-be brother-in-law, my fiance's sister's husband. Got that for me for helping out a lot at their wedding. So that was a pretty cool gift. And then I guess I have like my whole memorabilia right beside me here. I can show you our last 2 championship rings as well.
Oh, that is
There you go.
fire.
Yeah.
That is fire.
So this was from the 2024 one.
Okay.
So that was our 3rd cup. So I put the 3 cups on it.
That's
Yeah,
humongous.
I love it. I love that the Panthers did that too. They were
Yeah.
back.
Then we got the little Florida. You can't really see, but it's like the Everblades Florida and my number. And then
Yeah.
on the inside, it has 3-peat and the 3 years. So that's kind of cool for that one. And then let me grab my other one here.
Were you a part of the team when they gave you that black one?
No, that was the year I was gone. So
That was one of my favorite ones.
yeah, so
'Cause
that
it
I
was
got,
like
Well, unfortunately, he doesn't
completely
have it.
yeah. So I was here before. Then I went to Kansas City for a year. Well, I got traded there in a futures deal. So then they qualified me. I had to go there, and then I obviously wanted to come back. So luckily, I got traded back the following year. It's a long story, but I was just very happy to be back here.
Good. Back where you belong.
Exactly. And then this was the one from 2022.
Yeah.
It's a little more crystal.
More diamonds on there. That's
Yeah,
pretty
more
cool.
diamonds and kind of the same vibe with it has our series wins 4-2, 4-0, 4-1, 4-1. And then name a number on the side. And
Do they ask you for any input on what you guys want on there, or is it just
not really, like the whole management team and coaching staff, they all kind of get together. And I think this year our like creative marketing team is going to have a bit of input as well to kind of try to design it. So I'll be looking forward to seeing what it looks like. But
that's
should be pretty
awesome?
sweet. Yeah.
Yeah, we got to have you on when you get that ring. Hopefully, my plan is to go to the opening night, the Raise of the Banner.
Oh
That'd be
yeah,
pretty badass.
that's the best night because it's always sold out, and raising the banner. It's like I did like emotional watching the video and stuff too. It's awesome.
I think
Funniest
you've answered
teammate.
it. Yeah, I think you answered it earlier.
Yeah,
right?
We
funniest
already
teammate.
had that.
Travis Dermott, hilarious guy. I think he's still playing maybe in the American League. I haven't talked to him in a little while, but he was bounced around with a couple of NHL teams there. Funniest coach. Oh God.
Yeah, because coaches are known to be like serious. And have you
Yeah.
ever had one of those coaches that was like always
They have to let loose after like a championship win at least.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Funniest coach. I mean, Kyle Mountain, our assistant coach this year, was awesome, and he was very good with the players. Trying to think of like funniest though. Maybe one of my assistant coaches in junior, Vince Lacey, his name was. He still coaches. I think he was in the OHL, maybe college for a little bit, but it was hilarious because he would always he'd throw on like shin pads and stuff for practice. And like if we were like, a guy was injured or something, he'd kind of like fill in on the line for them. But he would go like full speed and like hit guys and like block shots and all this different stuff. And I'm like, oh my God, like it was like we called him Lacer. I was like, Lacer, you're gonna get like injured doing this. He goes, no, I love it. All this stuff. He was awesome. But I never really seen a coach basically act as like a player in practice. So maybe that.
And Luongo does it here in Florida every now and then. He still laces them up.
Does he?
His pads on, and he's in there sometimes to fill in for Bob this past year. So that's pretty cool to see too. I like this question. Where do you see your hockey career take you over the next few years?
Estero, Florida.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah, like I said, that's obviously I want to stay here. I want to play the rest of my career here, and I just over my career, I didn't really talk about it earlier, but I've done a couple American League call-ups, so those are always fun. And I went up last year. Not this past season, the season before. I went up to Henderson and I played a couple games there.
I saw you played at Charlotte too, right?
Yeah, Charlotte. That would have been the first year we won.
Yeah, I think you guys were part of the Panther organization then. If I'm not mistaken.
Yes, we were. Yeah. I think that might have been the first year we were with Panthers.
Yeah,
or maybe that was the last year we were with Nashville. I can't remember. But
one of those, because I know Florida has Charlotte right now. That's affiliate.
So we went up. I went up there, played. I think I played 2 games with each. Henderson was cool. Their jerseys are so nice, like the chrome helmets and all this different stuff. And obviously, I've never been like out west to like Vegas and all that stuff, but it's a nice city. It was kind of a crazy story because we played like we do our usual Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. So I played Wednesday, Friday at home in Florida here, and then after the Friday game. Ralphie called me into the office and it was like we were playing Tahoe too, which is Vegas's ECHL team.
Okay.
So he called me in the office after the Friday game. It was like, hey, Henderson wants to call you up. Like they play tomorrow night. You're going to be in the lineup. I was like, oh,
you must have been juiced.
I was like, this is unreal, but it's going to be a quick turnaround. So they were playing in Milwaukee and they flew me up the Saturday morning. I had to go do like a medical, I guess, before the game. So I'm like, one of their media guys brought me my pregame meal at the doctor's office to do this medical at like 3 o'clock. And I get back to the hotel and I didn't have any time to sleep. Usually I'd take a pregame nap and then just threw my suit on and went to the game. And but I played pretty well that night. And maybe that's what I gotta do more often. But that was a cool experience and something I'll definitely, cherish to be able to play in the American League, a couple games like that. So, but yeah, to answer that question, just want to stay here for the rest of my career. And like I said, I love it here and I want to keep winning championships for the Everblades.
That's awesome. And I hope it happens. And I think it will. Can't wait to keep you here in Florida. And, before I let you go, any last questions, JP, Alexis?
Can we get a picture of when we go see you in the Everblades? An autograph?
For sure. Oh, yeah. You guys, everybody come over. Come over and watch the game.
Definitely.
The opening night, yeah, that would be a perfect night to come.
We might have to get a bus, all the Fort Lauderdale people come on board.
A party bus? Oh, my God.
Party bus all the way down to Alligator Alley.
With a stripper pole?
I'm down.
You could probably fill a full
Club 11 again?
Yeah, you could probably fill a full bus over there.
For sure. We definitely have a lot of Panther fans that are Everblades fans as well. So we definitely love what you guys did. We love you guys being so amazing to the fans. Keep doing what you're doing. But before I let you go, I started this platform because I wanted to let people know that sports isn't just about winning or losing. How has sports, being involved in sports, playing sports, made you the person that you are today?
Yeah, it's been obviously such an incredible journey, and like I said, there's so much time away from the rink and different things like that. And I think all sports in general just teach you to be a good teammate, to be positive. Liam, that's probably my cousin, but
That's awesome.
but yeah, they just it's so positive. Teach you to be a good teammate. I think the biggest thing it teaches you responsibility. Especially in hockey, you're not showing up late for a meeting. You're not showing up late for the game. Obviously, I always try to be the best teammate I can because I know when I'm being positive and supportive to others, then it only makes others play better, feel better. It's a pretty stressful game in the grand scheme of things. You gotta perform well every night to keep your job, and there's millions of people that are out there trying to take our jobs and trying to so you got to perform every night. But like I said, the main thing I try to do is keep a positive attitude, try to be the best teammate I can. You kind of never know what people are going through. It's tough to be away from home for some players, and their girlfriends or wives can't always come down here, so or family can't always come down here. There's different things that can happen. So whatever I can do to kind of help them and make them more feel at home, because I'm fortunate enough that I have my own place here, and this is kind of where I've established my life. So really whatever I can do to kind of help them out, and in general just be a good person overall. And sports have kind of taught me that very well, and something that I bring into my everyday life as well.
That's awesome, man. We really appreciate you coming on here, Sean. Jordan, I can't believe I just called you Sean. I was actually looking at I was actually looking at the chat on Instagram, Sean.
Oh yeah, good sound effects too.
How do you do that?
Sorry, that was a busy boy moment. Anyways, no, thank you for coming on, Jordan. We really appreciate you, and continue being such a beauty, and continuing doing what you do best. And most importantly, have fun, man. Have fun, enjoy the moment. Because you never know when this game is taken away from you, and I definitely live that on my sleeve as well. So really appreciate you and the rest of the guys for being amazing to me, to the fans, and I think Alexa's dog even says thank you.
I know, I saw that. My dog was in here too. I don't know where he went. But...
Oh, what kind of dog do you have? Before
everybody's gonna laugh, but he is a German Shepherd Chihuahua mix.
No way!
Oh,
I love it. I used to have a long-haired Chihuahua, so there's no shame. No shame, man.
He's like a smaller German Shepherd. Like, he's 50 pounds. He's pretty good size. Let me see if I can. I'm going to try and get him in here.
Let's go.
Yeah, I need to see a German Chihuahua mix.
There we go.
So he looks like he looks like a German Shepherd, but just a little bit smaller.
That's so awesome.
Is he coming in here? Everybody wants to see him. Let's try it here.
What's his name?
Bo. B-O. Yeah.
There we go. Chat. Everybody's saying hi to Bo.
Yeah,
oh, everybody knows who Bo is. There we go. The star of the show. Let's go.
How big do you think this dog is?
50 pounds.
He's my size. There we go.
That's how you go to games with Jeremy.
There we go.
Wow. It's like a supersized Chihuahua.
He literally, that is awesome.
Say hi. They're just pissed off at me right now. There he is.
There we go.
Yeah, so see, you kind of looks like a German Shepherd.
Yeah.
He's got you can't see, but he's got like the curled tail that goes like upwards.
Yeah.
So that's his
awesome.
But we did a DNA test on him, and he has like a bunch of other stuff in him too, but those are his two biggest things. So we always get the same reaction whenever whenever I
Well,
tell people that. They're like, how did that happen?
You know what's funny? I actually work for Chewy, so I'm gonna get him something next time I come down. I'll get him
Do
something.
you?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, he would love that. He loves cookies and treats. So
There we go. Some treats for Bo.
yeah.
Awesome. Man, Jordan, it was such a pleasure to have you, bro. Looking forward to having you back on again. And like I said, continue doing amazing work, continue being awesome. And hopefully we get another championship next year.
Exactly. Yeah. Thank you so much for having me on. It was awesome meeting all you, and great seeing you again. And the chat, thank you for coming out and asking a bunch of good questions and tuning in. So appreciate it.
Thanks for coming on.
Nice to meet you.
Jordan.
Thank you. Nice to meet you guys.
Take care, man.
Take care. We'll see you guys later.
Awesome. What a beauty. What a great show, man. Amazing. Shouts out to all the Everblades. Sean Allen, Huddy, Chow. Amazing players. That's why I love hockey. I love hockey. The players are amazing. It's the best sport in the world. And, the grind that they go through, it's always rewarding to see them, celebrate with their friends, their families on the ice. It's the best thing in the world, So, congratulations, Everblades. You are champions again. Dynasty forever and ever. And, can't wait to do it again next year. How about that, Maverick fans? How about that?
There's an extra kind of to the ECHL and the AHL when it comes to playoffs. Like my local team was fortunate enough to get pretty far this year when they were in sub 500 team.
Yeah.
But they were walloping some people that were like I think the Providence Bruins, I believe, were beaten by them. It was they beat the Checkers in the first round. That was nuts.
It was, and it was fun watching it, like streaming that game. I think you and I were so into it. Both teams were gassed.
Yep.
2 overtimes. It's like, oh man, and just and literally just shoot the puck on net. Anything could happen. And Nurse with the incredible shot, and great goal there by him, and it was so much fun, But yeah, thank you everybody who tuned in. Thank you guys. Our next segment here is the Miami Heat finally got Giannis. JP.
My background has changed, so we're moving on to a different team.
We don't have your Bam Adebayo jersey back there. We don't have anything.
Yeah, we're under construction. We're fine. We'll get there.
Alexis,
what you can see,
go ahead.
Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Wait, what?
I have a pristine Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
I don't think you
there.
can see it because my logo's in the way. There we go. Oh, okay.
Zelda.
I was never a Zelda guy.
I'm a big Zelda guy.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a.
Were you like a video game person? I never really was. I mean, I was, but mostly like sports. That was my thing.
It's okay. We can hear.
We're good. We're good. She wants to be part of the show.
No, my dogs are fighting, and give me 5. I'll be back.
All right.
Okay. They won't stop. I'll be back.
All right, let's talk some Heat.
So the biggest move here today, Wiggins signs a 3-year, $68 million deal, which cuts down his salary for this year, $21 million, and I believe it's 16 or 17.5 the next year, and the last year and the third year is 16.5, which allows Miami to make another big signing.
Yep.
And I'm hearing that they're also trading possibly Jovic here as well.
Yeah, so when I thought that there were reports of him opting in, and I was like, okay, it's what, 30 million for the 30.2.
30 million for the year.
And he signed a 2-year extension, so they're gonna spread that out a little bit more. But yeah, man, Wiggins is he's a winner, and
Yeah.
he's somebody that we needed on the team, especially if Norman Powell is going to get priced out.
His defense, right?
Yep.
Any basketball fans, guys, too? Like, what do you guys think Miami's going to do in the chat, or is there a team that you guys like that we seen? What's his name got traded today? Joe Morant to
John Morant.
Who did he get traded to again?
John Morant. He went to the Blazers.
The Blazers.
Yeah.
So
I don't know what they're doing in Portland. Nothing they do makes sense.
No, and then you and I, when we broke the news that Giannis was in Miami, talked about the potential reunion of LeBron James coming potentially back to Miami. Now things kind of shifted to maybe Golden State.
I could see that. I could see him and Wiggins going to Golden State, especially
if that
with Draymond
happens,
opting out.
That means Draymond Green might not stay.
Yep.
Which I'm all for it. Come to Miami.
Nah. I would prefer LeBron.
But if LeBron decides to go to Golden State, I mean, you don't have a choice. I mean, if you want,
the pickings are getting slim.
Yeah.
So, obviously, I would consider LeBron to Miami to be the dream scenario, like mid-level exception. Because man, this is going to be tight with money.
But they did believe with this contract that they did with Wiggins, Miami is believed to have $28 million left on the cap. They need to sign, I believe, 3 to 4 players here to fill out their roster. It is said to believe also that Miami was looking at Hardaway Jr., but now those talks have gone down, that they're no longer looking that way. They're looking for Callaway, if I'm not mistaken.
That's what I'm hearing, and it looks like the cap room is about $30 million now.
Okay.
Think we would have a lot more room if I think we're on the hook for something of a cap hit with Duncan Robinson.
Yeah. The trade that'll mean Powell will be traded to the Detroit Pistons for Robinson's rights, and then we sign him to another deal, right?
I was just saying the trade exception from last year. Is what his was, the 16 mil. But
okay,
it's I trust what they're gonna do. Less so than what the Panthers do, because Miami has missed quite a bit on some whales, and who knows if Giannis was a year too late or something like that. But I'm pretty sure everybody would shut up about Pat Riley if we got LeBron.
Yeah, right. Do you think those two will kind of mend things together and maybe okay, because I know things ended on a sour note with both of those two players. I don't know how it would feel with LeBron coming here, just because he's at that age where
nobody plays.
Yeah. So I mean, we would have to have somebody else, more depth on this team. And do we have enough money to add more depth just in case he doesn't play?
How's Bronny James sound?
I mean, I wouldn't mind having
package deal. It's like, do we have Giannis's brother coming too?
I'm not too much of a fan of his brother, but I mean, do they still have his rights? I believe Milwaukee still has his rights, so I think he's still signed. They would have to release him in order for us to get him. But it's going to be very interesting what Miami does here in the next couple of weeks. It is a contender. They are a contender finally. Now Giannis still has a lot of people
out
are
of the play-in. I'll say they're probably not going to be a playing team this year. I don't know about championship contender yet.
Yeah, we have to see what the rosters, what happens with the roster here. July 1st is the first free agency that opens at 6 p.m. I believe. Same with the NHL draft, the NHL as well, July 1st.
Yep.
So
A lot of the
man,
deals are done usually before that, though.
yeah, it's kind of like the NFL, where you see you start hearing names that this guy agrees to a term for this team and that team. So we'll see what happens. I think Miami's in a good situation. I'm pretty excited for this season. Now, a lot of people are questioning, hey, well, Giannis hasn't been playing much lately. I think that's more of like the internal thing that happened in Milwaukee, because he's only missed one time more than 20 games in his career. Other than that, he's been pretty consistently healthy. So um, we'll have to see how he does. I still think he's at his prime, and you know, it'll give a chance for Bam to play at his natural position. And we all know how those Miami teams in the past were known for defense. And this defense, and how many times this year, JP, did we watch Miami blow leads?
I mean, third quarter was the worst quarter. Go into half with a big lead, and it was all gone.
25-point lead. I believe it was a 28-point lead that they blew, and they end up losing. I think it was against Orlando. And I was like, man, how do you do that? How do you do that? It's so this is exciting for us. I'm excited to see what happens here. And we all know that this team's going to be a little bit more physical. It'll be a lot more stronger defensively inside. And I can't wait to see it.
Probably no more 83-point nights, if I had to guess.
Hey, we got to give Bam his flowers.
I took that opportunity to make sure I had a Bam jersey in the background. So it was put those jerseys up for sale, $83. I mean, he could have scored a few less points. It probably still would have been
right.
Good sale, but you know what I mean.
No, for sure. But yeah, anyways, I want to get into Panther news. A lot of people have been asking here, talk a little bit about the Florida Panthers. Let's today the big news, Racco Gudis is back. Let me put that down.
Sort of.
Sorry.
We have his rights.
Yes, we have his rights. Racco Gudis, his rights has been traded to the Panthers, and AJ Greer's rights has been traded to the Anaheim Ducks, where he joins his talents
Florida
there
Ducks.
with Coach Q over there. Shouts out to AJ Greer. He's going to be able to negotiate with them, and he's going to be able to get paid over there.
Yep, he was going to get paid this year, and with our cap space available, not gonna be able to afford AJ Greer. He outplayed his contract. I kind of think Mackey did too.
Yeah.
Towards the end of the season, because you can't keep signing Mackey to the minimum if you're going to give him the workload that he had this year with everybody injured.
Yeah.
But Greer, awesome dude. I met him opening weekend at the practice facility when they invited fans to the practice and then canceled it once everybody showed up.
Yeah.
And then, but yeah, AJ Greer was one of the guys that came out and started signing stuff for everybody, and got to talk to him about the Yankees and all that. And just a really nice guy, and I wish him the best. Far away from us.
Yeah, AJ Greer was a great guy. I got to know him personally on a personal level here as well. Working with the Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital, helping those kids. He was such a great human being, and he did a lot of great things for the community. And, especially with the year prior, a couple of years prior, he was struggling in Boston. He had an injury, and he said it was mentally draining, and being able to come to Florida and rejuvenate his career and able to win the Stanley Cup here with Florida. I'll never forget celebrating at Club 11. It's kept coming up to me and hugging me. He's like, man, you're the best. You're the best, man. I love you. And such a great guy. I'm going to miss him. definitely was looking forward for him signing here, but he deserves his bag. And we can't keep everybody. We can't keep everybody. And
Felt
the
that way
biggest
about
question,
Lomberg. Lomberg and Cousins, it felt that way too.
yeah, and then they will forever be champions in our book, right, in our minds. And I definitely really excited for them and what the future holds. But I'm kind of curious to see what kind of contract Gudis is offered, because then whatever he's offered, we got to see how much money we have to get a goaltender. We still don't have a goaltender yet. And I kind of put this out there to Kirby last night on the Cats and Rats podcast. I was like, it seems to me like they're bolstering their defense because they know they might not have the goaltender that they need for that championship run. So maybe they're just trying to protect the net. And who knows? Maybe Skinner's your guy. Um, maybe go trade Markstrom. He's another guy that you might want to get. But maybe have them tandem and just use the core team, because remember, this team, not only defensively, we got Barkov back, best two-way center in the game. We got players to play defense, and I think if we get at least a average of good goaltender, I think this team can go a long way.
I'm gonna put it to the chat here.
There we go. We got a poll here.
Should we trade pieces for Hellebuck, or just put together a good D and put a cardboard cutout in goalie?
That's a good question. I don't think Helly. I don't know. I think. Well, I believe Buffalo offered the fourth overall pick, and they might have turned it down. Don't quote me 100% on that, but that's what I'm hearing. If that's the case, then that his price is already maxed out. Because I don't think Florida was even going to be close to that, and I think they're looking for Lundell as the main piece, and I don't think he's leaving per Jessica.
Lundy cannot move.
So, yeah. What's everybody's thoughts? What do you guys think on this whole goalie situation? Um, what do you guys want? Obviously, everybody wants Hellebuck, but I don't think that's gonna happen here.
Emotionally, I'm not ready to say goodbye to Bob. I hope that he comes down on that number. I understand why he would leave if he can get more money elsewhere. I'm always going to be pro player getting that money. But geez, it's going to be tough to watch him go after the last few seasons.
Yeah. And I think Kirby said it, and I think you were on the Cats and Rats podcast. Might have talked about it a little bit earlier today, but I know, what if we trade Bob's rights to LA and get their goaltender? So I don't know. We'll see here. Hellebuck not moved at the draft hinders Florida on acquiring him. Stand pat. Oh, okay. This is news to me. Okay. Well, thanks, Kirby. Appreciate that. Always working hard. So, does this mean that they're still looking into that, Kirby? Go Lightning. Oh gosh. Really?
Fuck you.
Anyways, chat in the poll. What do you guys think? Trade pieces for Helly, push 1 in the chat, or 2 for good D? What do you guys want?
Excuse me, princess.
Do we got anything?
We got one.
We got one.
Trade the pieces for Hellebuck.
but nothing is going here.
Is the
Nothing's
polling
going.
system here not working here? All right, that's screw it.
Oh, there it is. There it
There it
is.
is.
There it is. Awesome. So, what do you think, JP? Like, what do you think of this whole goalie situation? What do you want Florida to do here?
I wish it was easier to say goodbye to Bob.
Mm.
I know that if we keep him at some point during the season, I'm gonna be like, this mother eating payroll. If he leaves right now, I'm gonna be so sad. But at some point, like, I was thinking about this. Can you think about the amount of players from this current run that have a case to be retired in the rafters?
I know.
There are
And
so
he's
many
one of 'em.
players.
He's
There's
one
so
of
many
them.
players.
And I think we all assumed that might happen. And, but his camp is hard knows that they want term. And, whether
And that's fine. I just want it to happen. I want that part to be over. If he's not going to play for us, I just want to know. Because we were playing AHL forwards in defense last year. I think we do a lot better with an AHL goalie with a healthy team in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
But man, I hope we get Tarasov back as a consolation, because Tarasov was.
I don't think he's coming back.
Because he outplayed what we were paying him too.
Who, Tarasov?
It's so cold in the D.
I don't know if I was too happy with his game. Maybe I expected a little bit more from him. Especially he's been out there for a while now. Carolina does have build up in that. It'll be interesting. We could end up going with the Anderson, maybe Skinner, as well. So, but how much would you pay those two guys? I mean, we only have $5 million.
We don't have a lot, and we don't have the long-term injury reserve to.
No. So it's.
I see Alexis back.
Is she?
Yeah.
There we go. I mean, there we. Welcome back.
Hey, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Is this thing on?
Is this thing on? I am like so far behind. The last time I was in here, we were talking about Giannis, and now you're on. Yeah.
Way past that.
We're
Yeah.
past that here. We're talking about
No.
the Florida Panthers goaltender situation, what everybody wants, and what do you think they're gonna do next and stuff. So
I thought you were going to be the goaltender, Cease.
I mean, that's the plan. If Bob doesn't come back,
I think that might have been your best post yet. Honestly, I was so
Thank you.
hyped. Yeah.
shouts out to the Cats and Rats for coming up with that idea and helping me out. The Cody and Nick and Kirby. It's crazy because when I posted that, here comes the other content creators posting the same thing. But I love it.
They copied you?
Creating a trend. That's all. It's all good. It's all love. All love.
Doesn't that happen in content creation?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
But it's all fun game because
And it becomes a viral trend.
Uh-huh. Wow.
So I started
You're
a trend.
trending. Yeah. I will say if I'm copying another creator, I'll if I remember, I'll put inspired by.
Oh,
'Cause that's a good idea. The goaltender, that was a very viral, good, interesting post. So
hey,
you should get your credits.
thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, development camp is starting this week. I know Alexis and I kind of talked about it off air here today. We're going to try to plan to go on Thursday. They'll be playing 3-on-3. So shouts out to the Florida Panthers youngins. Today was the first day of camp. They went out there and they practiced for the first time. I'm going to try to get Jameson Olive here next week to talk a little bit about those prospects. So I believe there's a couple of them. One of them is actually from the Cayman Islands who's been drafted. JP, can you tell me, do you remember who that was?
Cayman Islands? No, I can't. Can you?
He was in the second round. Here, let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Or the Virgin Islands or something.
You should
Yeah.
make that noise.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun-dun.
His what?
JP, you're slacking here, man.
What are you talking about? You just threw it to me in a question. I have nothing to know.
No,
nothing
no,
knowledge
he
of.
sounds, man. He
I got it,
sounds.
man. I got it.
There we go. It's okay.
I've often said that.
Who sees if we do go Thursday, who should we try to get an input from?
Ooh, maybe we could try to find Bill Zito.
Bill Zito?
Yeah.
You just point him out and I'll just go up to him. Hey, can I pull you for a chat?
No, Bill Zito is awesome. He knows who I am. I don't know if I would like bother him unless he's like free and stuff like that. But this was today at development camp. First time on the ice in Florida. Well, a couple of these guys were here last year, so got a couple of them from before. Look how young they are, man. This is awesome. Great to see. But shouts out to them. What a special day. They got drafted on Saturday. Must be amazing, especially for their parents. What a moment to be able to get drafted and to start your journey in the NHL. So, you know, it's got to be exciting times.
Somebody on another chat commented, if I wasn't taking time off on Thursday to go to the dentist, I might have considered playing hooky to check out the development camp. Like, thank you for the details.
Oh man, that's great.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, what do you think the turnout is for like of bystanders for the development camp?
Oh,
right
it's
now?
actually a pretty good turnout. They had a good draft turnout at the draft party. There's a lot of people there. I know Bill Zito talked about it too. After he's like, you know, it's the summer. There's a lot of Florida Panther season ticket holders, so they haven't seen each other since the season ended. So, and you know, that was, even though we didn't have a draft pick in the first day, people were still there. They got to hear Ekblad. They got to hear Reinhardt. Paul Maurice made a surprise appearance.
All the guys under contract.
Yeah.
With no move clauses.
There, no Bob sighting either. So,
well, exactly. Like I said, they should have used that as a Kachuk event, celebrating the Kachuks coming back and.
Oh my God! RC
Whatever.
So one of the younger, I guess in the development camp, he would be the goaltender, Louis Antoine Dinault.
Yeah,
And he
that's the
looks-
guy that they just drafted this year, I believe.
Yeah,
He's 6'8", if I'm not mistaken.
6'8".
6'8".
How much does he weigh?
Good question, Alexis. Can you
I
get?
don't want an answer. I don't want an answer.
Well, okay, if Jordan was 6'3" and 2, was it
Transitive
2?
property.
I think Louis would be somewhere around like 230, 240, maybe. I don't know.
You think?
I mean, I'll ask him when we see him.
Oh, okay, that'd be a good question.
Yeah, right?
How much do you weigh?
You know, it'd be pretty funny. That would be a good video if I came up to him like me, really small, really short, be like, "How tall are you?"
Or you could do the microphone trend that all the broadcasters are doing right now. Because remember the basketball where the guy was really tall?
I don't think I've seen that.
You didn't see that one? I'm
Mm,
gonna pull it up.
Oh, okay. Send it in the chat. Send it in the chat. Maybe I can put it. As long as it doesn't have music, I could probably.
No, it's just a picture.
6'8" out of Quebec City. Louis Antoinette Denault. 19 years old. Yeah, probably the first question he wants to hear is how much do you weigh?
Yeah, right.
Your mom asked me to ask you this. How much are you weighing?
How do you know my mother?
It's 209, by the way.
That's not bad actually for being that tall. So he's really lean. He's a lean machine.
What's stopping anyone from getting like Bam Margera's dad to play goalie?
That's a good question.
Are you talking about that one guy?
Bill
Yeah,
Margera?
from Jackass.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be a great goaltender.
I don't know if he'd have the speed or flexibility, but
It's
put a
okay.
walrus in front of the net.
There we go. Our next goaltender, the walrus from the commercial.
Fuck you.
What commercial is that? The Geico commercial?
I don't know. Jeez. I feel like
It is a Geico commercial.
okay. All right.
Did you find it, Alexis?
I'm trying to find a picture, not a video.
Okay. All right. Here is the Panthers young stars coming out on the ice for the first time, or the second time. A couple. There's really not many people there. It is a Monday though. Breaking news: Panthers
What?
acquired goaltender Schmidt
What?
from the Knights for a 2028 third round pick. Wow. Breaking news. We got our goaltender. Oh my goodness. Tarasov is probably gone. Wow. Okay, let me see here. Let me update my X. Wow, this is what we do when we're having fun.
You're echoing.
I think it's because I'm on Alexis's. You might have to mute it in the background, Alexis. Ooh, here it is. Per Jordan McPherson.
We have a goaltender.
A goaltender. So that means
And hang on. To this crowd, Schmidt is way different than Schmidt.
yeah.
I was like, Nate Schmidt, what? He's in
That's
goal.
what I saw Schmidt. Die Hard, you're scaring me here. I thought Nate Schmidt came back to Florida. I was gonna say, man, this is great news.
He's right about that.
Oh my gosh, Kirby, what are your thoughts? I don't know much about Schmidt.
Yeah, if he started 29 games, 32, 34, like
I thought my job was done. Does this mean he's my backup? RC? Oh,
hey, you're done as a backup.
so that means okay, something's coming then.
Yeah, we need a starter. Because that guy's not going to be our starter.
All right, let me look at his numbers.
You just had him up.
For his numbers? That was last year, though, I think. I want his career.
I found the picture.
Okay, cool. All right, let me find it. So that answered your question. No Tarasov now. Ooh. Career stats. Here we go. All right, guys. New Jersey Devils. So he's like a journeyman. He's basically a backup.
Yep, that's fine.
ability for backup starts, but who, yeah,
He was 16, 10, and 6 last year.
okay. So he's just a backup. All right. So I got a little bit excited there when it said breaking news. I was like, oh gosh, here we go.
Tarasov was 13, 15, and 3 last year.
Okay.
But he was also in he's behind a AHL defense.
Yeah, and you could say that too.
But he definitely had his moments, and his 0.895 save percentage was pretty
Schmidt's
spectacular.
numbers are not that bad here in New Jersey. He played 18 games, 19 games the year after, 15. So he was like played 15 games. He was 5-9, not that good there. His best year was in Vegas. So, but those years with New Jersey, those teams were awful. So we can't really go off of those. But yeah, I mean, we found our backup goaltender, possibly. So we'll see. We'll see what does this mean. Maybe they sign Bob. I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of gonna see how much he's making because. Could you picture me, just my arm? What if I have like a stick and I kind of like raise it up?
You need a selfie stick pointing in the other direction.
Right? Oh man. Okay, so not the news that we were looking for, but we got some.
That means
movement.
the wheels are in motion. The wheels are in motion.
Yeah, no, for sure. But anyways, before we let everybody go, thank you guys for tuning in. I want to get Alexa's intake and what's going on in the cricket world. Let us know what's happening here. Alexis, can she hear us?
Bueller?
I don't think she can hear us. Alexis? Can she hear us? I think she's gone, guys. There we go. There she is. Anybody know sign language? Alexis, can she hear us?
All right. Apparently, nothing's going on in the cricket world.
She's there, but she's not there.
Bueller.
Technical difficulties.
Right. Hell of a way. Yeah, I'm excited for the next few days because I feel like our goaltender situation is going to be wrapped up pretty soon here.
Yeah, and Bill Zito, I trust. We'll see what happens. Alexis, can you hear us? Hello.
Although I'm hammered at this moment.
Maybe that's the reason.
Maybe the dogs are fighting.
Maybe. I'm trying to text her.
All right.
This is what we do.
Good audio to text people.
Real quick, you watch wrestling. Let's talk about your boy. Champion.
Our boy, Sami Zayn.
Wow. What an incredible moment. You must be excited.
Yeah, I mean, I've been watching Sami Zayn since he was the masked wrestler El Generico.
Okay. Can you hear us now, Alexis?
Yes, can you hear me?
Now, yeah, we're back.
I'm sweating.
Okay.
I'm having a technical night.
It's okay.
And all my devices are charged, but it's fine.
Anyways, I was saying, I wanted to give you an opportunity to talk a little bit about cricket, and you got anything going on in your cricket world?
Just drama, but I can't talk about it right now. Next week I'll bring it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
JP. Sorry about that.
I'm good.
Go ahead.
The floor is yours.
Sami Zayn winning the title is a huge deal for people who have watched his career for the last 20 years. Started off as a masked wrestler, El Generico. He's the underdog from the underground, is what he came up as. He's the scrappy guy who's an excellent wrestler, excellent ring psychology. This could have been his spot anytime within the last 10 years, and it would have felt natural. He's probably the first person that was credible as a threat to Roman Reigns when Roman Reigns was doing this 3-year title reign. But for him to beat Cody clean in Saudi Arabia was probably a good moment for him. He's openly Muslim.
Wow.
He puts the Palestinian flag on his pants and everything, and he's very unapologetic about who he is. And it's crazy that this happened. And I don't have any like expectations for it to be anything crazy. But I think, this is going to be a transition to another story. He's going to have the title for a little bit, and then somebody like Brock Lesnar is going to come in and
out of retirement.
Yeah. Well, no, he's been retired. But he just keeps showing up, and it's annoying. So I think that Brock Lesnar shows up again to win the title off of Sami. I think probably at Saturday night main event. We're looking at probably, I don't know, Obafemi against Brock Lesnar. If you don't know what I'm talking about,
no, the floor is yours.
There's YouTube. So yeah, it's fun for wrestling right now. There's been a reset. Triple H is now firmly in charge of creative after some corporate mingling.
I love this comment.
Rock is one of those guys that probably should have left like 2 years ago because he's it's the same old thing every time he shows up. Yeah, I'm excited to see what happens. We got SummerSlam is going to be 2 nights this year. That's going to be fun to watch. And Sami Zayn is probably not going to be champion by then.
And how long have you been a Sami Zayn fan?
About 15 years or so. I remember watching him with like Young Bucks and Kenny Omega and Kevin Owens back when he was Kevin Steen. They would wrestle for Pro Wrestling Guerrilla out in the LA area. And the only way that you could watch those matches is you could order them on DVD or wait until somebody pirates them after they go out on DVD. But he was always a fun wrestler. Him and Kevin Owens have been locked as far as partnership goes. Either they're rivals or they're partners pretty much their entire career. But yeah, he was not my favorite of the two, but that also means that I was invested in what he was doing for his career. And obviously the biggest moment with them, obviously, because I'm about to tell you what it is. WrestleMania 40, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn win the tag titles from Usos to main event night 1. That was a huge moment for them. It's the first time that they both were able to main event WrestleMania together. And they did it as a tag team, as opposed to being rivals. And again, diehard Panther fan, he knows it. We got Oba against Brock at SummerSlam. SummerSlam is in Brock Lesnar's home state, college state of Minnesota. So I think the night 2, I don't think it's going to be inside a cell. I think it's going to be just another match. I think it's kind of going the way of Brock and Goldberg, where Brock finally beat Goldberg after all this time. I think Oba's going to overcome it and beat Brock for the title at SummerSlam. Check back in August when I'm right.
If you're right, we're gonna have to come and we're gonna have to start off the segment that way. And
Yeah, we're gonna have to start a party.
prepare your monologue.
John, you know I've never
will.
seen a WrestleMania fight before.
Have you ever
I mean,
watched wrestling
do your
in
thing.
general? Have you ever been to a wrestling match?
Wrestling, like in high school, yeah.
Oh no,
No. Like entertain, like
talking
WWE.
pageantry.
No. they had a lot of heart. Cooper City High School.
Is that where you're from?
Yeah, for high school, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
So Conor McGregor's coming back after 5 years.
Woof.
Is he?
It's gonna be big.
That's-
July 11th.
That's a guy that shouldn't come back.
Oh well,
That's a
I'm
whole nother
Irish, so
thing.
I like him. I love Conor McGregor. No matter how
Yeah,
many
I-
times he
I-
cheats on his wife.
Oh, I don't think it was the cheating that was bothering me. It was more the vicious violence and all that stuff. I'm not going to say anything more because just look it up.
What happened? Is
Oh,
my
I'm not breaking
internet
that news.
filtered?
I'm not breaking that news to you.
Wait, what? No,
You can-
seriously. Is my like
Ooh.
You're gonna have to look it up.
I have no idea. I can't keep up with these fighters.
He UFC'd when he wasn't supposed to UFC. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. Well, I guess so did Dana White. So
What Connor did was way worse, by the way.
I have no idea what he did. I'm not
Jimmy
really-
Fallon. Jimmy Fallon got some gripe for having him on the Tonight Show. You
was
guys
he
missed that?
proven guilty?
Yep, and liable.
Yeah, me and Kirby are in like the old wrestling, like the Hulk Hogan era. You know, I've been to a few wrestling matches here. There is one that I would like to go to. Have you guys ever seen the midget wrestling?
Yeah, I see the advertisements. Me and my friends, we really want to go.
I'm so down to go. We should do
Yeah,
that.
let's go.
Like that would be so awesome.
I think I know the guy. Well, when I bartended, he said that was his company. His name was like Blue, and yeah, it's actually pretty popular now. I'll go on Snapchat and I'll see people like just casually on a Saturday night, like recording midget wrestling, whatever's politically acceptable to say. I don't know.
Nope.
You can
That
do
is
it.
what
in
it's
that
called,
in that
right?
industry, that's what they call it. Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
like is that what
You're
the
good.
event name says, right?
You're good.
Boca Black Box has it all the time. Okay. Definitely. No, that's. I find it so entertaining, and yeah, that would be awesome to go to.
I still want to go to another bare knuckle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna have Charlie on here next time, and get him on to talk about the next event.
Really?
So yeah,
He's coming next week?
not next week. We'll schedule it for one of these episodes.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Wow.
he's a really great guy. He's currently in Canada right now, so he's having some visa issues, but he should be
We
back.
love visa issues. Those are great.
Yeah. But hopefully he'll be back here soon. He was a good friend of AJ Greer's as well, so shouts out to him. Anyways, I think that's pretty much all that we have, guys. Anything else you guys want to add? Anybody in the chat? Thank you guys for coming on. The Redneck Brawl? No, I haven't heard of Redneck Brawl. What is that? Do you know, JP?
Why do I look like somebody who knows what redneck brawl is?
I don't know.
Um,
Somebody in my Instagram asked, what do you think of the goalie trade? We don't know much about him. It's just a backup, Kirby said.
Yeah, it's a
So
backup.
just a backup. Just a backup. Don't worry, guys. My job is still secured. I got you guys. I got you. Definitely, I'll look it up after. But yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate Jordan when he came on. It was incredible to have him on What a gem.
Oh my God, this is like the amateur of amateur boxing.
What? Oh, you got it?
Redneck Brawl 14.
Oh,
my
gosh.
God.
Do you
Hang on.
have any pictures, or can you pull it up here,
I got
JP?
it.
Oh.
This is gas station fights in a ring.
Oh my gosh. Literally redneck.
No weight classes.
Dude.
You
Oh my
looked at my
God.
sister weird.
You know
It's
what's so
amazing.
funny? Just seeing the guy's butt crack. He just cracked me up right there.
Yeah, plumber's crack. And nobody knows how to celebrate. And also, look at that image right there. You got to have No Teeth McGee running up here. Oh, you can sign up. Let's sign up.
Oh gosh.
What does it take to sign up?
Do they allow
Listen-
wheelchairs? Is it
Oh,
wheelchair
so you
a
have to put your
weapon?
street fight record in there.
Okay.
Have you had sanctioned organized fighting experience? If yes, list 3 1-minute round, 16-ounce glove fight record, e.g., Redneck Brawl. Amateur boxing, amateur MMA. Have you fought pro? Hobbies. Do you have a grudge against someone that you would like to fight?
I know hobby. Drinking beer.
Cletus, down at the Sitco. I have a grudge
Comment.
against him. Comments.
I have a grudge against my.
You
My
only
brother.
fight once. No professional fighters.
Oh my gosh! And then, could you imagine the pictures uploaded?
No entry fee. It's free to do.
Is it just men, or is this women too?
I saw women.
Oh gosh!
Oh, don't give us new ideas.
Right there.
Oh,
At the weigh-in.
dang!
Does that count as a
Talk about-
fight?
Wait,
how do
this
you
is
build stars if you can
so
only fight once?
Tennessee. This is literally so Tennessee.
It's like Davy here. Did you? They will probably have this at the Davy Rodeo.
Yeah.
Oh,
Redneck Brawl.
This is a Tuesday night at Elbow Room.
Peter Beater was a woman. Okay. Well, okay. What would your redneck wrestling name be?
Redneck. Okay, redneck is a twist. So give me like 1 second. Like, maybe like Lil Lex.
I love it.
Little Lex. What
Little
about you?
Lex. In the
He's
right
like-
corner, we got a little Lex here.
Oh, you're saying the T too much. You gotta
I
say it
know.
like you have no
A
teeth.
little Lex.
Okay. No teeth. The shade. Lil Lex.
Little ass.
Lil Lex.
Oh,
Oh, John, yours would be Johnny Boy.
Yeah.
got it, boy.
Johnny Boy.
And then in the red corner we have Wheels and Deals.
Wheels and Deals.
I love it.
Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels.
Or this Friday night sissy fights.
You know what's funny is that I'm looking at that promo video and nothing is sponsored. The logo in the middle of the ring is Redneck Brawl. The corner is
There's like-
Redneck Brawl.
I don't think they have sponsors.
Yeah, they look like they're sponsored, but they're just sponsored by themselves.
Wow.
Even in that back, it's just two different logos of the same thing.
This looks like something you would have it like behind the studio where Jerry Springer's.
This is a guy who clearly was able to afford a boxing ring. He set it up once in his backyard, and now he gets to bring it to the Knoxville Coliseum.
You know what's funny about that? When we were young, we used to actually have boxing matches against our friends here. I was like always the referee.
You weren't fighting?
No. I just didn't want to have the advantage here with my chair.
We used to do pro wrestling in my basement.
We did that too. Yeah, we used to
Yeah.
do wrestling. I was always the ref as well.
Shocking.
But But did you ever wrestle, Alexis? When you were like, did you ever have those wrestling matches, or were you just like?
Yeah, I've had a little brawl or two.
Okay.
Go on.
No, that's all. No, nothing professional.
Waffle House would be a good sponsor.
Yeah, they gotta get on that.
The more I watch this promo video, I'm like interested. And Tennessee's kind of cool in the summer because, you go to Walmart for fun, go to Redneck Brawl.
Who doesn't
Smoke
want to
a
go
cigarette.
to Freedom Hall?
I have family in Knoxville.
I've never been to Knoxville. I've
How
always.
do you
wanted
watch
to visit.
live? Hang on, how do you watch live?
Wait, you can watch live. You
You can
Apple
purchase
TV,
it.
Roku, Android, iPhone.
Oh, they have a support email. You can email them your support.
Oh, interesting.
Is it though?
I might just tune in one time. I'm kind of curious. Should we have like a watch party?
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna have lawyers to come at us if we watch it live.
Why would you? Is that a thing?
Well, I mean, we were watching the Kelly Cup because you didn't want to.
Yeah, it's like we can't watch live events and stuff.
All right,
Really?
here we go.
Copyright. Yep.
$23
A year or
per event for
event?
Redneck Brawl
A year.
14
You want the membership? A year?
Yes. Sign me up.
tomorrow.
Splash.
Wait, but you can live stream your reaction though, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
to
that's what
live
we-
events.
Yeah, we could. I mean, we could.
We're calling this the Hillbilly Slugfest. I feel like I need to take
Oh.
a shower.
I don't think you would need to take a shower.
No, I feel like I need to take one
Why?
after talking about this. Weird. It's fine. It's weird.
It is.
John, where in Connecticut do you live again?
The Massachusetts part.
The Massachusetts part? Okay. How far is that from Hartford, Connecticut?
About 35 minutes.
Why does everybody online keep saying that Hartford, Connecticut is the new Miami?
There's no way that that's true.
I will send you links. That's like the new thing on TikTok.
There's no
they're
way.
saying Hartford, Connecticut is the new Miami.
There's no way. There's no
I-
way.
Unless it's like a joke, but I've seen like 5 videos
Has to
so
be.
far.
Don't say pizza
Oh.
capital of the world. That's New Haven.
Pizza capital of the world.
Do
It's New
you
Haven, Connecticut.
do you
Okay.
agree with that statement that they have the best pizza?
Yes. Yes. Connecticut has the best pizza in the world.
Connecticut has the best. pizza.
Really?
Oh.
Yep.
What's
Not
your
close.
favorite South Florida pizza, Caesar? That's sad.
I'm not really I used to be a pizza guy, but
Really?
I haven't really. It used to be Anthony's Coal Fire Pizza, but
So
that's,
good.
like, that was good.
Yeah.
I loved how I'm a wing guy,
Mhm.
and they used to have like the grilled wings there, so that was my favorite.
I actually just went to. Are you talking about the one in Plantation?
There was actually one here by IKEA, close to where I live.
Okay.
It's close to the arena.
I had a chicken parm pizza. It was so good from Anthony's Coal Fire Pizza.
That sounds really good.
Yeah.
But I've always wanted to try a deep dish pizza or a Chicago style.
So I have a funny thing with that. You know how around Disney they have a bunch of chain restaurants?
Yeah.
Okay, so one time I was going, I kept going to this deep dish Chicago pizza place, and I thought it was proprietary pizza. Like I didn't know it was a chain. So
Oh,
for
it's
years,
Uno.
for years, I always spoke about this delicious pizza that's close to Orlando. And then I went to Las Vegas and I saw Giordano's. And apparently, this deep dish delicious pizza is just a chain. When this whole time I thought like I would drive specifically just to this pizza spot.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never been much of a pizza person. I guess because My parents used to buy it all the time, and I just got tired of it, I guess.
Wow. Mr. Owen right now is really, really good.
Okay.
Like really, 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 really good.
Giordano's is better than no Uno. Okay. Never tried Giordano's.
Could be.
Somebody said that?
Yeah.
It's so good sometimes. And you wait like an hour because it like has to cook, bake.
Yeah, it's a
but
casserole.
good. I guess I like casserole pizza. I don't know. It's good.
It's fine. I like the New Haven style. They cook it at like 900 degrees in 90 seconds.
Yeah. That sounds pretty good.
That does sound good. Now I'm hungry.
But anyways,
Hold on. Okay.
I think. Anything else, gentlemen? And ladies?
Dudettes.
Dudettes.
I'm so like there's so much going on in the sports realm right now that
Oh, yeah, with the World Cup.
oh my god, I'm so sad about Japan.
I know.
I'm so sad.
Oh, JP had to put the pizza up.
That fresh tomato pie, that's where you get it.
Papa John's is actually pretty good.
Oh,
though.
stop it with Papa John's.
all right,
Jesus.
all right.
What? They're not bad.
Frank Pepe. I think they have a Frank Pepe here in Plantation.
Yeah, there's a location in Plantation.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, okay.
It's
Good
good.
stuff.
It's
Delray
good. It's
Beach.
good. Yeah, there was one. I went to it like twice. The pizzas were huge.
Federal Highway. Okay. See, I'm not the only one. Die Hard likes it too.
This is my location, Manchester.
Manchester.
Well, anyways, before we let everybody go, thank you guys for hanging out with us. Next week, we have the SoFlo League. It starts between 6 and 8. Shouts out to Cole Coffey. I'll be going to that, but the show will go on either with JP and Alexis. We'll talk here in a little bit. Maybe we both can go to the SoFlo League, and maybe we can stream over there and have it here with you guys. How does that sound?
I'm down.
Sounds echoey.
Yeah, there's pretty bad echo. So anyways, thank you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Really appreciate you guys. Till next time, don't forget to like and subscribe. Shouts out to Jordan Sambrook, Everblades. Like I always say, one shift at a time, one period at a time, one game at a time. Let's go.
His silly rabbit.
BigCeaz, tell him shout it till the ground shake.